listening to the whole damn song. You fuckers. Let's fucking go! It's Lagging Out Live with the three most nerdy guys you'll ever see talking about gaming and entertaining. Chieftain, Hero, and Soda Pop TV. How's everybody's Friday going on? What's good, fellas?
Howdy do, my dudes.
How's your week been going, Hero and Soda Pop TV?
All right.
Oh, it was all right. A little weird today.
Getting cold up there, up in the panhandle? Are you freezing your nuts off yet?
It was actually a nice day.
Oh, Hero.
It was actually a really nice day today outside.
Was
But
nice.
the last couple of weeks, like, I've been wondering where the fuck Florida went. I think they went north for the winter. I'm serious. Florida had to have gone north for the winter because it wasn't here.
Right. Soda, what about your neck of the woods? You been freezing your ass off, or is your mom turning up the heat too much?
It was actually 70 today, but they're saying we're supposed to get snow like Monday or Tuesday, and of course Houston's freaking the fuck out. They already canceled school on Tuesday. I'm just like, wow.
What pussies?
I mean,
Exactly.
sounds like Georgia too. Georgia does that shit. When they get snow in the forecast, they shut everything down.
I mean, I don't blame them. I don't want to be driving or anywhere on a road with.
In Post in Georgia, when I was
Post
stationed
Malone?
at Fort Stewart, they shut down the Post immediately, and I'm like, why the hell are you guys shutting it down? Even if you guys get snow, it's gonna be like barely an inch of snow.
Exactly.
And
So if a war breaks out and they're gonna just cancel it due to snow?
Yep.
I think that's how that works. But the reality is they do that apparently because where we were in Georgia has absolutely no snow clearing equipment at all.
Wow, in Jordan.
Whoa, dude.
Where we were in Georgia because it's far enough south where it normally doesn't snow. In fact, it only from what I heard when it snowed when I was there, it snowed once. And apparently that was the first time in a decade. So
Whoa. How do I turn off
the filter.
filtering? The
Turn me
filter.
off? I can tell you one
You
word.
guys are
that'll turn
very
me off.
blurry.
Ah!
Ha ha ha. You like being pegged, apparently.
Well, that wouldn't turn me off. So.
Always show preview dialogue while joining. 25. Show me an active. That's the camera.
Well, dude, welcome, Rumble.
Welcome, Rumble people.
They're like 8 over there.
If you're watching us on Rumble, welcome to the Insanity. If you're on Kick, thank you. There's probably 3 of you over there, and
If any.
yeah, there's 3.
Wow.
Yes, there's
Tough.
3 there because I yelled at Will Bears on her live the other night. He's like, "Yeah, you told me 3 fucking times." I'm like, "Yeah, I have to tell you 3 times because you forget."
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
advanced? Is that what it is? Video rendering auto, video rendering post-processing auto, video capturing method. You could capture video.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I try to find the turn off the filtering, and I don't know where it is. Oh, you can change the different like thumb marks to like yellow or a different shades of peoples. You could be a brown person, you could be a white person, you could be a black person. Thumbs up.
Oh yeah.
But I have my Zoom set up as dark, so if a black person would give a thumbs up, I wouldn't be able to see them unless they smiled. What's up, Tyrann Death?
Damn.
What up, Tara?
Tyrann Death is here after I yelled at him earlier in the week.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't have any control. Well, neither do I. I have no control of your intentions, sir.
Oh.
But welcome to Lagging Out Live. I love giving him shit because Tyrann Death is pretty fun. I want my chair back. Mine's breaking.
Trust me, these gaming chairs aren't that great.
No, I want to get that $1,000 X chair that like makes things colder or warmer.
Oh.
Yeah, like kind of like my Jeep seat. It was like I was really cold and I put on my heater and like it warmed my ass to a nice toast.
Yeah,
It warmed my buns.
It'll warm your ass for sure.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
but not the balls.
vaguely honest here. I didn't realize that there were seat warmers in my car.
Oh my god.
Whoa, dude.
I was going through the controls. I'm like, wait, what is this?
Whoa,
do?
dude.
And I
Whoa,
pleased
dude.
the auto.
Whoa, dude.
Next thing I know, the chair started warming up. I'm like, the fuck? Oh,
Ah,
cool.
that's funny.
Huh?
A lot of people use them for pains, back pains.
Oh, I
Here
don't
in
doubt it.
In Texas, anyway.
That would have been awkward. I had "fuck you" written in the chat, but it was
Whoa.
for soda, and I didn't hit enter, and I was about to write no, so it says "fuck you" no. I'm like, wait a second, that wasn't what I wanted to say.
Hopefully you'll
But yeah.
get some of that gay tendencies out when you're in DC.
Make sure you check us out. Check out that QR code with our link tree, so you can give us money on every different
What up,
site.
Kazoo?
It's the Great Kazoo. Let's go, Great Kazoo. He always knows what to do. Drinking his milk out of a bag,
And his box
and
wine.
soon to be the 51st state, Great
or maybe
Kazoo.
52nd, depending on.
Greenland. Yeah.
And Mexico, so it could be the 53rd.
We don't want Mexico.
I
America.
mean,
Mexico is America's shitty pants that
That
you
would
shit
just
in.
literally pardon every one of those that came over legally. You did that.
Yes.
No, we
So-
wouldn't get to see the crazy dude.
Yes.
Can't wait for that.
You get those hot Mexican ladies. Am I right? Am I right, Hero? Those ladies are hot. Those hot Mexican ladies.
Hell yeah, muy
They give
loco.
those massages in Tijuana
Ooh,
They-
when you were
can
stationed in
be.
Mexico.
they
The donkey
certainly
shows.
can be. I
Donkey
wouldn't say
shows.
that there's necessarily a trend that states that they will be. I mean,
They're all the chicks that are 18 to 24 in Mexico are hot. That's a rule.
you guys see where the
What's up, Winry? Winry did our
What's up, Winry?
slides. Winry did the slides this week with the very lovely Honey Badger.
hey,
No. Just Winry.
So
no.
Winry is the wonder intern. She does everything. So awesome job with her. So Daredevil, this is the Ben Affleck remake, right? So he's reprising his role as Matt Murdock. Is that correct?
I
Yes.
didn't catch all that. I didn't catch that particular detail.
Oh, are you assuming that I am wrong?
I
How
don't know.
dare you?
This is going to go back to kind of like a
How dare
origin.
you.
I
All right.
actually read a recap on this stating that they are
theparkplace.com.
continuing the Netflix story.
You know, Daredevil's intros are some of the coolest.
Yeah, it's cool. Like they're melting and shit.
that's
I
fucking
love that. Like all the Marvel, like Netflix stuff intros were
Yeah.
really, really good. I'm not. You remember them, Hero? Or did you hit
Oh,
the
yeah.
skip intro button?
Yeah,
Are you
I
one of
did
those?
I did not hit the skip intro button. They did have some really cool intros.
Yeah, I love that. I was like, you could tell like they put the fucking work in for that, you know. But
So, like, is that a filter? Or they did that all like.
yeah,
Oh my
I don't
God.
know. It could have been. I'm thinking it was procedural because you have programs that can actually do that. So it might have been just a lot of math and running simulations.
Yeah, true.
So,
Yeah, they're fucking
but
awesome.
simulations take a long time, guys. Water, smoke, fire. I mean, that still takes a little bit of brain power for the computer to do, even though the 5070s are only $699. But go ahead, Hero. He's like, shut the fuck up, Chieftain. I'm trying to get words out, and you won't shut the
You've
fuck
reached
up.
your limit on talking.
Thanks.
Shut
Okay.
the
No,
fuck
I was
up.
distracted by my child.
Well, you can actually, you guys can actually shut me up, either with was it 700 tokens or the mute a mouth feature. Just by watching us with time, you can actually mute me for about like 5 minutes. So if you think I'm talking too much, which is a rarity, usually this guy's doing it. But if I'm doing it, you want to make sure I'm quiet for a while. And Soda Pop gives the Photoshop middle fingers to me. But go ahead, Mr. Hero.
So after the shit show that was She-Hulk, the weird choices that were made for Echo, after having Daredevil, cameo in those, I was kind of skeptical that Marvel would have it right for this one. But all of everybody that I pay attention to, ranging between criticism of Disney and their choices and people that have been more or less shilling for Disney, I'll say, rather than the other choice that of phrase that I was going for, that I decided to censor myself on.
How dare you? You can actually say death and unalive and all that stuff. You don't have to say unalive.
Yeah, true. I don't have to say unalive. Yeah, after the shit show that's been the Disney live action series, they released this trailer, and by all counts of what I have seen of this trailer, it's hitting all the notes to create a lot of buzz and excitement. There's no it doesn't look like they're going for the unheroing of the hero like they have this habit of doing. They don't have this deconstruction of the hero going on. It doesn't look like. What it looks like is they're going for, with this trailer, they're going for a retired vigilante and a retired career criminal having a conversation, and they're talking back and forth between it would be Murdoch and
Well, he is a lawyer.
the Kingpin.
Yes.
But they're talking back and forth.
Kingpin was awesome.
The Kingpin actually asked him straight to his face, said, "So why did you give up? Why did you give it up, being a hero?" And the reply was, because a line was crossed. And as the sequence is going between the two of them, they're cutting to action takes and stuff like that. It looked
killed somebody.
It looked very gritty. It had a lot of action. It looks like, from what I can tell, a continuation of the Netflix story that they had going.
Oh, good.
So
they're just taking it in a different direction, right? What I understand.
I hope, even if they take it a different direction, that it is,
as long as it's as good as the Netflix, I'm
I don't think they're going to get as good as the Netflix, honestly.
Well, Kingpin was the best part.
Kingpin was a really good Kingpin, bro.
Fucking killed the same guy playing Kingpin. They fucking killed him in Echo, didn't they?
No. Echo what? The video game?
The show. They had Echo, a live action Echo from
Isn't
Marvel.
Echo dead? Didn't Scarlet Witch kill him?
Echo is...
Oh, that's a different one. Sorry, different person.
Different character.
Yeah.
I'll definitely have to watch it. And it's coming out soon, right? March or something?
Yeah, it's coming out very soon. Echo, I guess you guys missed it. Echo was I
heard of it.
Yeah, we talked about it, but I guess sort of forgot. Echo is a female, and in the Marvel live action shows, they gave her this power of channeling the past Native American medicine women from her clan, her tribe. And it was a weird power, had a lot to do with some sort of genetic memory, sounded like something from Abstergo in Assassin's Creed.
Okay.
somewhere in there, I thought they killed the Kingpin. The guy, and it was the same actor that was playing the Kingpin from the Netflix show.
Thank you, Britt. That Britt's from TikTok.
Oh, okay. It was like,
Thank you, Brittany. Brittany didn't bring me up in her live because there was too many people on the same team. So I was on the same team. But I was in the chat with her. She's an awesome person. Thank you for the follow, Britt.
Tag me in, coach. Tag me in.
No way. They had all-stars up there. They didn't need me. When you have Machine Gun Nates and you have Moon Goon and MJ, they have like a combined IQ of like 10,000. So I'm just watching here. Yes,
But,
I saw you gave me a like. Thank you, Brittany.
Anyways,
I'm on a
I'll
live
go
there
ahead and-
promoting as I'm doing the show.
I'll give a baton pass to one of you guys because I don't think I have really a whole lot to say on this one. It looks really good, and I think it's creating a lot of excitement, which is what Disney needs right now.
I agree.
What do you think, Soda?
I agree. I know when they took them off, everybody was like, "No,"
Depressed, yeah.
Yeah, and then they were like, "Oh, well, they're going to be redone," and everybody's like, "No," it's like, "Fuck no!" Like, don't fuck with it. So we'll see. They do need a winner, and hopefully this is it. Because, like I said, I love Daredevil. But again, the violence is what I think drew a lot of people in. But I don't know. They're going to take the violence out of this one. That's what I'm scared about. I think.
Yeah, because it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't too much, but it was like, I guess, raw. I guess you would say it is, Soda. Like it's more of like he doesn't win every fight handily, is what I'm saying. There is some struggle there. Oh yeah.
But I mean, it even crossed over to the Punisher, and the Punisher was not.
The Punisher's never been family friendly.
Right.
Anybody know the ratings on it? Is it PG-13? Is it going to be rated?
Oh, that's a great question.
It's a show, so I doubt it's going for the R rating, but I'm 100% sure that it's going to have a very.
So we won't see
it
PG-13.
It just looks like it's going to stick to the hardcore action, and it looks like it might channel in some violence.
But no Electra's boobies, then, is what you're saying.
No what?
Electra's boobs.
It depends on who's playing Elektra. If it's that person that played Elektra, I'll pass.
What, in the series?
She doesn't look like the Elektra. I don't know.
You
I'm
just
not a
have
fan.
Jennifer Gardner in your head.
I have Jennifer Gardner in my head.
Ooh,
You're absolutely fucking right. And I know it's not a good thing to have in my head right now, but that's what I have stuck in my head. That's a great call, Soda. Get out of my fucking head, bro.
You want to talk? Okay, I'll give you a caliber right here.
Okay.
If you're going to have Elektra's boobies, the caliber of boobies you need is something on par with La Femme Nikita.
Trying to remember La Femme Nikita, the show, the live action show.
La Femme Nikita, I just have this image in my head of this girl standing up out of a bathtub and just wow.
Isn't she a redhead?
Wow. Yeah.
La Femme Nikita, I'm for some reason I'm leaning towards. I think that was Pamela Anderson Lee, actually.
Are you getting that confused with Stripperella?
No.
No? Okay. Okay.
Definitely was La Femme Nikita.
All right. Yeah, La Femme Nikita was fucking hot. My mind's kind of foggy from what I remember. I popped a few boners from that.
You said it is going to be TV.
Let's get ready to pop boners.
Giggity.
Yes.
Wait, is this going to be what? Disney Channel?
Yeah.
Disney Plus, yeah. So it's probably going to be
TVMA.
I think the worst is going to be PG-13. I don't know if they're going any further. I don't think they'll be
said it's already confirmed TVMA.
Yep.
All right, we're going to see some bush. We're going to see some titties. And happily for Soda, we're going to see some cock. Soda, you'll be happy about that.
Yeah, I think Deadpool might take some of his horns and make them, a bit
get
longer.
Now, what would really get me laughing hardcore is if they actually crossed that line and brought in Ryan Reynolds for quick cameos every couple of episodes for him to for
Oh,
people to just fuck some shit up and then walk
He
off
just
the
does the.
screen.
that would be great. Or just even a one-liner right in the middle for no reason.
Just
It'd
have
be weird
him
because
come
you
in
have
with
two
a
red
sword and
characters.
block an attack and just be like,
Deadpool
"Hey
could come
Matt,
in and his,
I'm here to give you a hand, but I did the red suit better," and then walks away.
Right? Like it's gonna be really hard to choreograph like a fight scene with two Marvel characters in the same kind of outfits, you know, the same color red and everything. It's
I
like
think
it's like that
Daredevil-
gritty red.
He's starting in his original black one though, correct? Like the or going
I
back.
thought not the mustard one like he had in the movies, is it?
No. See, the original Daredevil outfit was. Oh wait, we're not going there.
Or no? No.
No, we can't talk about that yet.
Oh.
I don't want to spoil it.
No spoilers. But don't forget, you can actually check out our tip menu. Tonight I'm going to set the shot glasses because I had to like take a handful of fucking chocolate covered espresso beans because I was about to fall asleep before the show because I had a long day. I had to go get my tux for the inauguration and everything today, and my shirts and everything. So yeah, I got invited. No, they said everyone's telling me no. So I can't do that. It'd be kind of weird to dress in a tux in my headdress. It'd be kind of weird.
But
Especially when there's like
perfect.
there's like there's gonna be like 500 people there, so it'd be kind of weird. But I did get my tux and everything, and I'm good to go. And my mom emailed me. My mom mailed me a shirt. So that shirt behind me right there.
That's awesome.
So I'm like, Ma, stop sending me Trump shirts. I don't wear them. I don't want to get shot.
Did she go somewhere?
She you know how my mom is very, very like good. Even though she's in her 70s, she's very good with the internet. So she finds shit like weird shit like that. Remember, like I wear that T-shirt sometimes with the Avengers on them, and it says New York Yankees across it.
Oh yeah.
Like she finds that shit. I go, where do you find that shit? She goes, I don't know. I just find them.
Sweatshops.
Right? Because those Chinese, those 8-year-old Chinese kids can like sew those T-shirts so well
fast,
with those
too.
little fingers. They do such a great job.
25 cents an hour and a lollipop.
But yeah, I'll be there. I'll be taking photos. You're gonna see Chieftain in the tux. I might take a photo with the headdress and a tux before I go, just for everybody for social media. I'll put it on Twitter
Sweet.
and X and stuff like that. Maybe we'll have a slideshow next week. But hopefully I'll come back with all 10 toes and all 10 fingers because it's gonna be like 7 degrees there. So, but
I know what you can do with your fingers.
I was gonna wow. I was going to ask Trump if he plays video games and he wants to come on the show with Kamala Harris.
If he's better at Elon, the PoE too.
Yeah.
You know, there's some shit.
Elon's garbage at video games. I'll 1v1 Elon right on the show.
He already went and unfollowed like half the people that made shit talking videos.
Really? That's
Elon's funny, man. Like
you don't give a fuck. I don't care. You don't give a fuck, and that's fine with me. Like, fine, you make fun of me, you're out. If I had that power, I'd do the same fucking thing.
There's no way he leveled his shit. Funny thing. Unless he had like AI do it.
So I can't wait. I don't know if I'm gonna. Oh, see, Daredevil on Disney Plus. I mean, I want to watch it, but I don't want to get Disney Plus. I'm stuck. I don't have any more money. I'm broke. But I would definitely watch this because I want to see how they do it. I'm just curious.
Well, that would be a good time for them to auction you off for a date to the ball. See,
right? I'm gonna grab so many women by the pussy at the prom at the prom. Wow, at the ball. It's called the ball, but I'm gonna be grabbing everyone by the pussy.
You gotta put on your shirt, AOC. I want you.
AOC.
My favorite big booty Latina.
AOC, do you want my D? I'm gonna have a sign that says AOC, do you want my D? my favorite big booty lets you. Does she have a big booty?
Oh, you can put DNU.
Don't you remember
AOC and DNU?
Yeah, I remember that video.
I can't remember the guy's name. I can never remember his name. He's a freaking comedian that he does all the comedy tours and all the bars, but he's like really famous on YouTube. The guy that did that, the guy that did that to AOC on the White House steps. Like,
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna ask Infamous if I can make that sign if she'll walk away from me. Hold on. Hey, Infamous, I got an idea for a sign. AOC wants my D. I'm gonna do it during the inauguration.
DNU.
Is Oh, not allowed to have signs. Never mind.
That's disappointing.
Tell her, way to spoil the
Hero
moment.
and Soda say hi.
No, we don't. We said
What
way
up,
to spoil the moment.
Infamous?
Spoiling our fun.
Bully
Yeah,
for
that's
Columbine.
Democrat censorship at its finest, right there, guys.
It's those libertarians that are doing that shit. Thanks,
Oh, yeah.
Hero.
I don't think it's libertarians.
It's all your fault. It's all your party's fault, Hero.
Whoa.
You're oppressing my freedom of speech.
What, the Purple Party? I guess.
I have long johns.
Hey, you're prepared.
Men's thermal pants, extra padding for peeing.
That's sweet. Like,
Joe Biden approved.
Stay warm and dry.
Stay warm and dry.
Brought to you by Joe Biden.
Anyways, Soda should know who this particular topic is about.
His mom?
Diamond Comics.
Yeah,
Correct.
Diamond
know
Comics.
Yeah, you know about all of them, don't you?
Not as much about comics. Still learning, but Diamond Comics.
This guy's name is Face Melt 5000. There was
What?
4,999 other people with the name Face Melt.
Oh,
Anyways, Diamond Comic Files Chapter 11. Universal makes its move. Why don't they buy TikTok? Anyway, Diamond. Go ahead. I'm losing my voice. Go ahead.
I don't know exactly what Universal's involvement in this story is, because when I picked the topic, all I really was bringing up was Diamond is filing Chapter 11, which is basically one of like the 4 or 5 last ditch efforts, last things you do before you just say, all right, we're shutting it down and throw your hands up in the air and quit. So
Throw your hands way up in the air and wave them all around like you just don't care. Bye bye, Diamond Comic Files for Chapter 11. Bye bye, bye bye.
Well, Diamond also makes figures. Yes,
So,
they're going.
well, Diamond's issue right now, what's basically causing them to fall apart is back about 10-ish years ago, they had a stranglehold on the comic book industry. The only way you could get your comics distributed to the comic book shops was if you went through Diamond Comics.
What? Well, Diamond Comics is just restructuring, though.
Yes, they're restructuring. And the whole reason they're in this issue is when the pandemic started, rather than making a plan to get through the pandemic, they just straight said, we're just going to shut it down and open back up when the lockdown lifts. And as most people described it, they literally just crawled up and curled up into a ball under the desk and sucked their thumb for about 1.5 years.
Why didn't they take?
Oh, you got all excited because he said sucked, and I saw like Soda almost texted me. He's like, he said sucking, and I'm like, relax, Soda.
But the PPE loan should have got him through that, and then you have to pay him back. And
Honestly, if they even got any of it, because the PPE loans got got sucked up by all the big box stores. Fucking Amazon, Walmart, all the big companies got all the
I know
PPE.
quite a few in my industry that did it.
The majority of the
We
money
got
went
some of
to,
that money.
the majority of the money went to the big box
Strippers
stores,
and
the big
whores.
corporations, and it was really actually meant for the small businesses.
We actually got some. We spent it on strippers in
Cocaine.
blow. Yeah. I didn't
all
tell
the
you guys.
expensive
That's why
cars.
you haven't seen me around for like 2 weeks. I was like, strippers and blow. Let's fucking go.
Some of the idiots in my industry got 300,000, to $1 million, and went out and bought like super high end cards and never
Yeah.
gave any of that money back to the employee.
Hero bought a Cybertruck.
Yeah, cards.
Does he like
Oh, I
shit
didn't.
that blows up and you can't put out when it goes on fire?
Like
So he
a
loves
woman.
cars that do that shit.
Ah,
I parked next to a Cybertruck today. I pissed on the wheels.
I finally seen
I'm
the first
sure
one
you
here,
did.
actually.
I'm
What's up?
sure you did.
Hello. Hello.
Uh-oh.
Booby shot.
Boobs, straight boobs. What
And
the?
they're saying booby shot. Yes.
Hey.
Yeah, now we're going to get some fucking views.
Yeah, keep them right there.
There we go.
Gonna kill us.
Look how pretty she is. She's like, don't lose too much weight there. You get too hot. I'm going to go play a game over here. He's like, okay. I'm just doing a live in front of like 7 people on Twitch. I'm good.
He's asking me questions on computer stuff. So
They're really
do what you
pushing
do.
those backup drives now. Like you see those, like I'm getting commercials about those, like those things that you were telling me. Like you slide the hard drives in and you connect it to your computer.
oh yeah, the NAS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to get some, but they don't match any of my hard drive stuff. So I don't think they have to match. You just throw them to them back.
If you get a QNAP, you can set them up for without having everything match the same sizes and stuff.
Mhm.
What's the name of them? QNAP?
QNAP. Yeah.
QNAS.
QNAS?
Elliot Nas.
Like,
They're called NAS drives. My work has them. We have NAS drives that have all the kids like animations on them at work.
They probably don't have them set up right.
We have an IT guy. We have an IT guy that set it up for us. So
that doesn't mean much.
I don't
Could have
know.
been one
This
of
guy offered to do like the
your
website
people that
for us
came
for free.
from overseas to take somebody's job.
Yes, those, at least you know it's done right.
Whoa, dude.
They're not educated in the U.S. Education system.
Yeah, the wires are all backwards and shit.
They have the Euro plug, so they can't plug them in.
Exactly. The Indian. The Indian.
So
Good
Well,
golly
as-
gosh! Why don't you have the right plugs? These aren't working right. I have it all connected, but not connect the power.
See, I don't get that. How do they allow people to get $31 billion in debt? The billion?
The top 30 creditors owed a total of
31 million. Sorry. Still.
wow.
How do people
So-
get that far in debt? I don't get it.
Gazoo's asking who Diamond Comics is. Okay.
Good question.
Detective Comics is DC. Diamond Comics or Diamond Distributors or Diamond Distribution, they went by a couple of different names, but it all came back to Diamond Comics. They were the people that basically said, we will publish your comics, quote, we will print your comics
Ship
and
them.
send them off to the comic book shops for a contract. They'll do it for contract. And their contract was basically they got a contract with Marvel, NDC, with IDW, all of the comic companies, all the big names, and they basically created a monopoly on publishing and distribution in the comic book industry.
Oh.
They were the top flight of comics, I think it was. I think that's it. You would know better than me, Soda. Like they're basically like the people that does all the sports cards.
Well, most of the people stopped doing comics because it wasn't profitable anymore.
Yeah, it was like the modern comics were getting really bad, weren't selling, so so all the comic shops and the collectors and those people started doing back issues.
Well, shops in general are just going
Yep.
out because big corp, kind of like Fanatics, is becoming the Amazon of everything.
Yeah.
Surprised they're not going to do comics. Honestly, they'll probably be next.
Who knows? But basically, Diamond Distribution, the whole reason this downturn for them happened started because they freaking just curled up into a ball and gave up when the lockdowns happened rather than finding a way to keep going. They just said, hey, we're going to shut down. And when when the comic companies, when the big two turned around and said, wait a minute, how are our comics going to get out there? Diamond's, like the guy that owned Diamond or was running Diamond, literally looked at the representatives from Marvel and DC and just said, you don't. And then Penguin, I think it was Penguin Random House, came out and just kind of looked at the big two and said, hey, these guys are too scared to keep going. How about you break your contract with them and go to us? And that's exactly what happened. There's like two other distributors that came along and said, fuck Diamond, go through us.
We should do that. We should buy a social media outlet and or comics. Let's just buy Eric July's comics and say, hey, they are now lagging out comics. And we're going to create characters like Super Soda and Hero, the secret avenger of IT.
Oh,
he can travel through the speed of the internet. He turns himself
awesome.
into a fiber optic electric symbol and can travel at the speed of thought.
Oh.
If someone's robbing a bank, he can go through the ATM. He pops out of the ATM as Hero Man. And he goes in there, stop there, evildoer. And he does that little hair whip.
Jumps out of the ATM, pulls out a gat and blows him away.
He's got a special fictional weapon. It's called a tri-bow. It shoots 3 arrows at the same time. So it can kill 3 evildoers.
Jiggle effects to reflect
You've
bullets.
been shish kebabbed. Control Alt deleted. And then you just go off into the back. I think that'll be a catchphrase. Control Alt deleted.
Everything is under control. Stop trying to do the ATM hack or whatever they fucking called it, where they just glitched out the system and ended up $5,000 overdrawn.
And then
You have been overdrawn.
Black Superman would be like, man, working a full day is too much.
I mean, I'm the Man of Steel. STAL.
Oh, my parents? Oh, wait.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
His weakness is a full day of work. I love that SNL skit. He
great.
I
like when they mess with his wife. Best
Scarlett Johansson.
My wife.
I think he's like, my wife just had a kid, so I always have a hunger for roast beef. And she's like, what the fuck?
Great shit.
Oh, Lord.
So yeah, this doesn't surprise me whatsoever.
Really, I think you do have a different perspective because, like, you're seeing it from the side that, like, oh, comics is like a dying industry or something like that, and
no one gives a shit about comics anymore. So why do you even fucking in that industry? It's such a waste of money, Soda. What the fuck? I mean, come on.
Nobody tells like the little people.
Though, like Beanie Babies too, motherfucker. I mean, come on.
I probably actually I could all. But this is like the comic world, like not the comic, my world, the comic same way, like normal people, like, normal collectors don't know what's going on with the bigwigs. So,
right.
It's like, hey, all the little guys now are basically shutting down. Some of them have been around 20, 30 years and they can't, compete. Same way with comics. The store we just about bought out a couple of years ago, where the guy passed out, he couldn't even deal with his comics, and they were one of his big money makers. You know, he's like, I can't do comics. They just sit there, and then I got to put them on clearance and sell them for a quarter, and like, and then they started putting the variation covers out. So then they're only good if they get graded. So
I perfect example. One of the creators that I kind of sort of follow as far as watching, like, not just the mainstream media, but like the movies, he's a hardcore collector. He's hardcore with a lot of the nerd culture. Like he's a hardcore fan of like Star Trek, hardcore fan of Star Wars.
right.
Lord of the Rings is probably his most favorite.
Lord of the Rings, Star Wars.
And
please sit on my face.
He's also a really, really big fan of I'll say old Doctor Who.
Oh yeah. Well, that
and
Doctor what?
Like if you like look at the set that he has for his YouTube, like where he records, behind him, he has a bunch of like comic book action figures and all this other stuff. But the majority of what he has is all merchandise from Doctor Who.
Doctor what?
And he used to run, he ran a successful comic shop for, I think it was like 10, 15 years. It was one of the most successful out of, I think it was San Francisco.
Yeah.
And
gay.
Like when he
left
California, he straight up said, look, I had to shut down my comic shop. Mm-hmm. Mainstream comics was not doing any business for me. And that was why I had to shut it down before the lockdown. Wow. Mainstream comics was not doing any business for him. He was getting gangbusters business out of like independent comics and back issues. And mostly action figures and like tabletop gaming.
Give us some fucking money.
Is coming from.
Yeah.
So I get it, and I think it has a lot to do with the honestly the bastardization of the mainstream media.
Give us some fucking money.
The issue that we're facing with like getting good video games over the last couple of years, that started, I think it started in the comic book industry. I really do. Started back around, if I had to guess, probably around 2014, 2015 is when comics started turning to like absolute dog shit.
What's a comic book?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Graphic novel. Which
are those like kind of like books with a lot of pictures in them?
Yeah, they'd be perfect for you, Chief.
Is it like Braille? So if the chicks have big boobs, you can like run your fingers over and feel how big the boobs are?
Apparently, yes.
Did we hydrate yet?
Yeah, I just hydrated.
Water.
Does drinking tequila count as hydrating?
Uh-huh.
Reverse hydrating.
They actually did make a scratch.
Dehydrating.
Is who we talked about that? What was it?
About
Harley
2
Quinn
weeks
one.
ago?
Yeah,
no.
they made a Harley Quinn.
Oh my god, and it was
Harley Quinn, medicine woman?
No, that'd probably be more entertaining than what that was.
Yeah, at least you could smell something other vaginas.
Oh wow, there's a clip.
Well, that's what you could scratch and sniff, Harley Quinn's vagina. Like, and
what do you think it smells like? Joker's dick?
what does Joker's dick smell like is the question.
I don't know. Soda, what does Joker's dick smell like?
What the hell?
Poison, I'm guessing. It would have to smell like poison of some sort, right? Well, it depends on which iteration of the Joker.
All right, our trivia question this week. What does Joker's dick smell like? What does Joker's dick taste like? A, Soda's asshole. B, Soda's mouth.
Whoa.
Or C, Soda's armpit.
It probably doesn't work.
Or his pitgina.
I'm assuming it wouldn't work after the acid bath.
Oh my god.
Just assuming.
Blasphemy.
Mm-hmm. Tear said, no, it does not. Are we talking about the scratch and sniff or Joker's penis?
Well, so we've heard a little bit of Soda's thoughts on this. What about you, Chief?
What was the topic?
Nah.
Just kidding.
Batman sucks.
I don't. I was pretty much putting in my comments as you guys were talking, but I don't like the decrease of competition. One, it's a sign of a couple of things. One, the fad's going away, and two, if it's not going away, prices are going to go up for other things because competition brings prices down. Contrary to popular belief of certain people in this country, that's what it does. So, whichever happens, this is more of like a holding pattern, wait and see. That's the way I see it.
Probably.
What I would probably compliment your commentary there with is that
I thought you were going to give me a compliment. You're complimenting it. Okay, God forbid you give me a compliment. But go ahead.
No, that's
you're
not
a
gonna
sexy beast. Come on now.
That's better.
Sexy
Now I feel better
motherfucker.
about myself. You bastard. No, go ahead, Hero. I'm just kidding. Go ahead to compliment what I was saying.
To compliment what you're saying, is I would go with that has already happened with American comics. You've gone from a couple of bucks for the periodicals that they put out, the once a month issues. They call them floppies. They call them a bunch of different things. That they had a whole link for it because comics.
Right.
But that's already happened. You've already got like $5, $6, $7 comics and for 15 to 20 pages of content, which ain't shit. Honestly, to that end, I think that we've already passed that stage of tanking in the mainstream industry. I think that I think that Diamond going out of business is a mixed bag for sure. But because they completely dominated the market and strangled the market, I think it might actually lead to an uptick and more availability for competition to come in and play now that Diamond has been choked out because they made their mistakes and now they have to deal with them.
Choke on it, diamonds. Choke on a diamond, bitches.
Yeah.
Coming up, art trivia question sponsored by Ferguson Brothers Cards. Ferguson Brothers Cards on Instagram, eBay, and Soda Pop's ass. Make sure you get everything from Ferguson Brothers specialty cards, sports cards, even Beanie Babies he hinted around. But anything that you can buy, trade, and sell. Check out Ferguson Brothers on eBay and Ferguson Brothers on Instagram. Right? Right?
He stepped away for a second.
I'm gonna come.
I've got a computer in the bathroom, I can see what you're doing.
Muhammad Ali's birthday, apparently. So check out Ferguson Brothers Cards, brought to you, sponsoring this week's trivia question. The question this week is as follows. What was the original color of Daredevil's suit? We hinted around to it, but never gave a straight answer because this is lagging out and three guys with ADD can't stay on topic.
Pink.
A, powder blue. B, yellow and red. C, white like our metforming pills. Am I right, guys?
Fucking.
We are either pre-diabetic in this live or actually diabetic. So
True.
A, powder blue, B, yellow and red, or C, white. Like he can tell he's fucking blind.
Whoa, dude, but he can see things.
You see things kind of like sonograms. You can like look into your woman's belly. It's like, oh, she's 3 months pregnant. He could literally do that. Like, why be a lawyer when you could be a gynecologist and say, like, can you tell it's a boy or a girl? From the sound effects, I can see a little penis, so it's a boy.
I don't know. Hero can't tell.
Leroy's like, what the fuck? You're just jealous because you didn't think of it.
I mean, he does have the hot chick from True Brothers in there. So. She's a redhead.
Want me to ask the TikTok live? It's like, hey, can Daredevil see babies in utero?
I'm gonna say yeah.
I'm gonna say he would. I'm gonna say he definitely would. I wish there was a way to clip that, but there's no funny way to clip that. Anyway, moving on to something that looks very anime-esque. Square Enix.
That Cloud,
but you can't hide, bitch.
Cloud's like, I'm not gay. I promise.
I just have gay hair and look like part of a K-pop
And look
band.
like a girl.
I look like I belong in a
just
K-pop
about
band.
any freaking anime protagonist and video game protagonist ever at the moment.
Yes, I know that.
I have a really big sword that looks like an overpriced razor blade.
And it does damage.
Right.
Well,
It's a man, baby. It's a man, baby.
that would be funny.
Square Enix bullies gamers. Kind of like the way I bully gamers in the early 2000s in Call of Duty. Square Enix has... Square Enix
it's
has...
more like it's more like a bitchy way of doing it.
It's a bitch move.
Yeah, they do it in a very bitchy, catty way. But go ahead.
Whoa, it's infamous. She's on
Hey!
camera on TikTok.
Whoa.
Wow, she showed her entire self. That's crazy.
What?
She showed her dress.
Oh.
It was a very nice dress. So Square Enix bullies gamers. Square Enix has introduced a new quote-unquote harassment policy to deal with quote-unquote unexpected behavior. They might threaten legal action against gamers. So if you say the game sucks, they can sue you, right?
Basically.
That fucking stupid.
So like there's no freedom of speech. How do you guys feel about this? Soda, how do you feel about this? Do you think it's the right of them to do?
No.
If they're all up in their feelings, they feel that they can sue you.
If you're putting a game out, especially if Square Enix has like just the history of making badass games, so like if they start making shitty games, then they deserve to hear it. Like it sounds like our students, you know, like don't bully me. I'm not bullying you. I'm telling you the truth.
I told you about that one time where like I got pulled into the school director's office because one of my students was complaining that I sent a nasty email to her and said I was bullying her.
Yeah, I've had several of those. I'm like, I'm not fucking bullying you. I'm telling you the truth. Like,
They took out the email and they questioned me. I'm like, well, this was required here. This was required there. They read the email out. It's like, is this the email? And she goes, yes. He goes, this sounds, your professor was more than fair with you. And this is a very professionally written email. Where, per se, do you say he was bullying you? He's giving you every opportunity to turn in stuff. And he's being too nice about it. And her parents were there and she was there and she looked like a fool. And I turned to my camp director. I go, is that all? Can I go? She's like, hey, you can go. I'm like, okay. Cause I was right in the middle of class. I got pulled from my lecture.
yeah,
Granted, the classes are 5 hours long, but
too long. But yeah, Square Enix, like, that's just dumb.
whoa. See, that was such a great story. It was so motivating. Hero tipped 100 biddies. He is now the tip leader tonight, guys. Do you want to break his record? You can do it in small increments, but he is now the leader. And don't make Hero win, because then he gloats after the live. Like, oh, I'm the best. I'm always the best. I got the greatest hair and perfect goatee. I'm the best. I have the most guns out of everybody. I have the hottest wife. I'm great. I have the coolest tattoos. You guys are a bunch of fucking nerds. I go kill shit on the weekends. I killed Pumbaa's girlfriend and I ate her and she was delicious because I'm great at it. I'm the perfect hunter. I'm better than that guy we talked about last week, whatever the fuck his name is. Who's the guy that they're making a movie about? The Marvel guy, the hunter.
Oh, Craven.
Craven. He's like, I'm better than Craven and better looking than him, and my hair is better.
Oh.
I can hunt people better than Craven can. My name is Hero, the IT guy.
Oh God. Oh.
Soda Pop.
It's a man baby.
It's a man baby. Soda mashes Hero because he doesn't want Hero to get all the glory.
Right.
Looks like Soda's a better dancer, and he looks like Freddie Mercury in that little tipping thing.
Hell
Super
yeah.
tight pants,
Creepy.
balls
Huh?
right up against his belly when he's dancing on those tips. But yes,
I wipe my own ass.
Hero, how do you feel about Square Enix bullying gamers? You're all for this, right? You agree? You love this? You 100% agree, I would assume.
I say it's a bitch move. They're trying to silence criticism.
This isn't like the, where you sign everything before you log into their game. Like,
Yeah. You can't talk bad about us, otherwise you can't play our
their
game.
terms of service. Basically, what they're doing with this move, what they're doing with their terms of service, they're basically saying is, if we judge your words or your actions to be harassment to any of our employees, we reserve the right to just ban you from our services, regardless of how much you've paid, for how long, or what games you have on our service. But that'd be like PlayStation Online. Like, oh, I've got 500 games that I have in my purchase history that I can download at any given point in time to go play. Oh, I went and called somebody stupid and they complained and said it was harassment. Boom. Now I can't access my entire library.
Gay. She likes vagina.
sweet.
Who gets to be the arbiter of what constitutes harassment?
That's what I'm talking about. It's different if you go on there like I'm gonna come to the dev's house and do things to his wife or something. Yeah, okay.
Do not come.
That's fine.
Do not come.
If I just say your game sucks, I mean, I guess
And
fuck them.
They're following the same
What the
pattern of behavior as like Sega did this not long ago, and before that Xbox did this, and then I think Sony did this too.
Grinner, would it hold up in court? Probably not.
Who said that?
I said that. Where's Grinner when we need him?
Yeah,
I-
Granor,
honestly-
Eternian lawyer.
That comes out to me as the precedent hasn't. I don't think the precedent has been set in court yet,
Plus,
as far
I
as
know a
this
lot
kind
of
of
this.
thing goes, because for one, they are a company and they're providing a service, and they reserve, like, in the United States, a company reserves the right to refuse service or deny service.
How many games from Square Enix are even done in America, though?
Their main offices are now in the U.S.
Ah, hello.
I believe.
No way.
No, come on, people.
Fucking mint.
What happened?
I was looking at the results of the poll.
They said white? That's racist.
Right?
100% said white.
Actually, I take that back. Their main office is definitely in Japan still. Their headquarters is in Japan. However,
Wrong, dumbass.
the contrarianism comes from the fact that they had an exclusivity deal with America up until recently.
So let me ask this question. Does
Sony,
the bullying NDA, so to speak, or the agreement, is that only for North American players, or is this like a global type of
Right.
sweeping thing over the entire world and
Be
everyone
global.
playing the game?
It'd be global. Based off of what I
But
read,
we're the angriest people in the world when it comes to video games. We're pretty much dicks. Like, you ever play a North Korean team? I'm like, they even when they lose, they're not even fucking mad. They're like, oh well, I'll go eat some rice and go wherever. I mean,
Well, they're not even allowed to have girlfriends.
they're credit where
Are
credit's
they
due
okay?
on that one, but I still would make a case for Japanese gamers. They might be the most polite, just like Koreans, but
they'll take a samurai sword and slit your throat.
pretty sure that they're also very competitive.
Oh yeah, if you play League of Legends.
Well, yeah, I
and
mean, look
play
at
a
World War
build-
II.
Yeah,
They didn't want to even quit there. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry, Soda.
I
Whoa,
was
dude.
gonna say, yeah, the League of Legends players, like it. There's a lot of Americans that literally go there to play it. If they're playing like an off-meta build, the whole team will literally just AFK and be like, "Oh, we'll play the next one." Like they're very
Wow,
competitive.
really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's fucked up.
I played a team, another American team. We're playing Search and Destroy, and they weren't even playing the objective. They would just sit back and try to kill us. So I told everyone to hold back on a round. I'm like I was the squad captain or the squad leader in this game in our clan. I don't know what it was, like 4v4. I'm like, no, and the other team heard me. It's like, just hold back and let them come to you. So we sat there for however long that round was, and just sat there. They just sat in a position and didn't come and try to arm it. They just sat there and waited for us to move. I go, just move. And they did that for 5 rounds, and we got a tie. They would not move. They were just sitting there to get kills, which is the wrong game type to fucking get kills. It's camp and destroy, you fucking cocksucking piece of shit. You're supposed to grab the bomb, arm it, and just defend it. Not sit around and wait for the guys on defense to move and kill them. So we just sat there. We did that for like 3 rounds until they finally left. They're like, you're not going to camp it out. That's enough for me to find someone's IP address and piss in their fucking gas tank. That drives me fucking.
Whoa,
Play
dude.
the fucking objective. You should be removed from the game, and your heart should be pulled from your chest, like in Indiana Jones. Like that's a viable punishment for fucks like that.
The fuck.
I fucking hate those. I fucking hate campers.
I couldn't do.
No. Speaking of that, Rogue Penguin texted me today. She wants to know when we're going to do a live. Oh, I have to mute for 2 minutes.
Whoa, dude.
Who was that? Who did that?
Where's Kaori?
You're not allowed. You're on staff. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. I'll mute up. I'll come back at 9:15 East.
What?
Go ahead, guys.
Oh, East. Damn.
Yeah,
I was like,
he's
wait a
in the
minute.
Wrong fucking
Oh.
time zone.
Yeah, another
But-
time zone joke. What's your thoughts then, Soda?
I don't like it. I think it's dumb. Like, I mean, I played Final Fantasies all my life. I go in and say something. I don't want my what else? I mean, there's a lot of stuff I'm sure I have linked to Square Enix. So like, if they're like, oh fuck you, all your games are gone, then yeah, I'd be pissed. Like,
Oh yeah.
like I said, I just wonder, like you said, what is little harassment? Like, is that your dev
And-
sucks, or I'm gonna kill your dev? You know what I mean? Like the
I've seen how this goes. I've seen how this plays out. I've seen the victim mentality, the victim mindset at play, and that is what this is. This encourages the behavior of somebody to be like, somebody comes along and says, all right, well, why did you nerf Tifa's boobs? I'll go directly for the kill shot. Why did you nerf Tifa's boobs? That question is going to get turned into, you're harassing my devs. You're sending my devs death threats. How dare you?
oh,
And
like that.
I in this mindset, like you think I'm being hyperbolic, you think I'm exaggerating. No, they literally have gone from 0 to 100 on this before. And this is just watching the behavior of the usual suspects out there in the industry, in the mainstream industry. You're looking at people like Naughty Dog, Ubisoft, freaking Activision Blizzard, the current day employment set of these big companies are taking the mildest or most minimal of criticisms and they're ramming it straight into the wall as hard as they can to make it look like they are under attack.
I don't get that. That's just straight dumb.
Now, don't get me wrong. I will go ahead and say there are some lunatics out there that are sending death threats over shit. It happens.
Oh, I know.
It's like you sit in the public eye or you operate to some degree in the public eye. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, of course. But still, like, I just don't understand why a company would do that. I mean, I know, like, if we all got together and we made a video game and it sucked or there was things that need fixing, no matter what they said, I'd be like, thank you for your feedback, not, fuck you. So obviously they're a bunch of, what we call them? Snowflakes. Anyway. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Chieftain, time's up.
Gotta dye your hair pink.
I was gonna dye it like Dennis Rodman colors and put the Chicago Bulls logo
Jason
on.
coming in with the Capcom.
Jason. Hello, Jason.
I just don't understand how anybody could be in an industry where so many people are watching your movies,
Oh,
playing
by
your
the
games.
way,
Can't take feedback. It drives me fucking crazy.
it's entitlement. They deserve our money, and we say no.
I mean, hell, somebody said
They get all but hurt.
they were gonna kill one of us. I'd be like, oh, try Hero first, though.
They're gonna unalive all of us. Try Hero.
First. If you beat him, then you have a chance.
He has 3 LMGs he can shoot from the hip from. 47-pound LMGs in each arm. Do not fuck with the Hero.
Don't pull out the Gatling gun.
So yeah, like
No, he's got 2 saws.
oh Jesus.
He carries them at the hip.
That's odd.
Jason there coming in saying, Capcom, yeah. Somebody there was a competitor in one of the Street Fighter games, I think it was Street Fighter 5, recently within like the last 2 years. He was playing with a mod that gave him basically the nude skin for Chun-Li.
Sweet.
Straight up, and then he went in with his save file or his stats or whatever with the mod on and forgot to turn the mod off. Went into a tournament, and when Chun-Li came up on screen, she was buck naked.
Sweet.
Ever since then, Capcom has banned all mods as cheating. So all of their anti-cheating software that they push out with their games and shit blocks all mods.
Moderators?
No, like
Cosmetics and
skins and shit.
One Kiori's and what?
Yeah.
Has a giant dildo on the forehead.
I've only got 250 mods on.
I was gonna say Kiori's a modder, Mariner's a modder. You seen a trend here? There's a lot of gamers out there that mod
But I
a
don't.
lot.
Hero, Mariner doesn't look like a drug dealer or a mean dude. He wouldn't. Modders are usually these guys that wear leather jackets and have bags under their eyes and shit.
He's what they call a beater.
And then there's Gazoo who comes out and says, "I'm a modder."
Beta testing.
No,
beater.
he's a masturbator. He's not a modder. What else do you have to do in Canada? If it's cold.
They all have their own moose.
Oh, they do moose races and shit?
Oh no, they do more than moose race.
I'm a
Moose
cunning
milking?
lynx. Oh Lord.
You're a cunning linguist. Like Chief? You know, Tyrandeth, I wouldn't get on my bad side if I were you. You fucking jerk.
As I always
when I'm
tell Tyrion
angry,
Death.
Tyrant Death.
As I always tell Tyrion Death.
Where's my chair?
The chief only goes after Tyrion Death because Tyrion Death gives it back in spades.
Oh, he does. He does give him back in spades.
Banter.
Yes.
Chief loves the banter.
I love confrontation. You were never on my. I don't. That's to imply I had a good side. So that is a great point. I have a bad side and a worse side. You know, Two-Face is like good and bad. I'm bad and worse. There's just there is no good side. I'm just an evil person.
There's a third side to you, isn't there? The
What's that?
haven't slept yet side.
The leave me the fuck alone. I slept 3 hours last night side. Yeah, that's that side. Yeah.
Anyways, I feel like I've spoken ad nauseum.
Yeah,
so
you
it's
have.
probably
You
said
talk
his
way too
piece.
fucking much.
And now,
Oh,
what
dude.
about you, Chief? What do you got to say about it?
I have nothing to say. The problem is when you talk, you take everyone else's fucking talking points. So we sit here and like, but I need to get it all out. But yeah, I have ADD too. So I need to get it all out, but you take all my fucking points. So finally, when it gets to me, there's no point to be fucking made because Mr. Hero, the encyclopedic, I don't know even encyclopedic knowledge of the topic. It doesn't matter what I have to say because I'm just be reiterating what you're saying. So I just kind of facilitate and go, what do you think, Hero? When I really don't want to know what you think because you're going to tell everybody at nauseum and take every corner of the fucking topic. I hate you. No, I'm just kidding. No, no, I don't like this. I think I made the comparison to Call of Duty. I think they're a bunch of whiny little fucking bitches. And I really don't care about like any of the games that they produce because I have no vested interest in any of the games they produce because their dudes look like chicks and they belong in a K-pop band and it's just very uncomfortable for me to watch. I'm like, and you know, at the end of the day, if they're doing kind of something that has like NC-17 feels to it, these like feminine dudes drop trout, their cocks are going to be like 9 inches and it'll be like, I'd make me feel even worse. So, I mean,
so what Chieftain is saying is he has the world's most confused boner right now.
it's like, should I have a hard on? I only take half a pill, so it's going to halfway up. Someone needs to show Chief Near.
Oh,
is that how you
God.
say it? Near? N-E-I-R?
Yeah, near
Yeah.
automata. She has a very good point. Here's how you tell the difference between the K-pop boy and the actual females. It's the hourglass shape. You're looking for the gigantic gazongas and the big booty. There
Yo,
you
ask
go.
her what a man is. Ask her what a man is. She blocked me in like 3 seconds last week.
Oh, jeez.
I went on this woman's live. I go, what is a woman? And she fucking blocks the lagging out account, my account, and my backup account. Fucking funny. But I'm going to be so confused. Anyways, can we move on from this? Because this is my boner is very confused right now. Okay. I'm going to put up a rule to ban anime. I swear.
Well, dude.
They're already trying that internationally. It ain't going so well for them.
Ugh. Why won't this fad go away?
Because it's not a fad.
Oh, it's got to go away.
Mm.
It's a very, very popular
Yeah.
industry.
You gotta jump on the train like me.
So Videoland AI. So anime localizers may be living on borrowed time. Thanks to the cutting edge AI technology, the role of anime localizers may soon be unnecessary. Yes. And this is some clownfish. So another site that I never check out, but you guys can go check. Chieftain gotta go see clownfish.
You say for voice actors?
It's not really just voice actors. This is just the beginning, in my opinion. The AI subtitles are doing very well,
Oh, okay.
and the localizers. We've talked a lot about localizers over the last couple of years and
Yeah.
how they do this real shitty job of translating and dubbing anime because
Putting their own shit in there.
yeah, they're putting their own politics in it. They're putting their own shit in it. They're like, oh, we got to make it make sense for the American people because they're not going to get all this stuff with the culture over there, except for the fact that you're talking about fucking politics and shoving your own opinions into this shit. I don't watch this for your opinion. I watch this because it's entertainment from overseas and they do it better than you do. But the AI is starting to spread and rapidly. VLC, it's a video player. I'm sure everybody's heard of it at some point or another.
Maybe.
Is starting to use AI to do translations for translations and subtitles.
So we can start doing all of ours and having AI subtitle it in foreign languages. See, maybe they will get some viewers.
They actually do that, and they change the lips and face in the face so that way it enunciates it in Italian or French or in speaking terrorist.
The AI is doing that now?
Yeah,
Wow.
there are phone apps that do that already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I've
there's more
seen it.
viewers, I don't care.
Yeah, like it's a subscription service, Soda. There's a lot of it's like
I mean, think
you
of all
can do
them
that.
Slavic women that would be turned on by
Yeah.
you.
So exactly. So what you can do is you can actually change the language, and then you can put the picture next to. Let's say we could put Soda next to Grumpy, have them speak a different
Wow.
language, and then have them make out.
Mm.
So you
Say,
can like
"Tú
be French
necesitas
kissing
tu
Grumpy
padre
gay.
Helvetica." Never mind.
Helvetica? What'd you say?
Yeah, Helvetica.
Helvetica new?
Can't use Helvetica in schools no more. So
No.
it's like
Why not?
$500.
The
So I
fuck?
have it in my
The
computer.
schools are cheap. You do, I do, but the new students, like, there's
So-
no way they can get it if they pay about $500.
So this is what I'll do. I'll take that file that makes the Helvetica font and sell it for $250.
I mean, I could do that too, theoretically.
You can theoretically do that, make a copy, and all they do is have to throw it into their Adobe or Microsoft, and
I
that's all
may
you
have or
need.
may not have given it to allegedly. Still sucks that, that happened.
This is just the story topic, just as we already covered all that other stuff. So basically, the localizers, at least the American localizers, are having melties over this. Like straight up, they're crying. They're like, "Hey, they're taking our jobs." Well,
They took our
Jobs, kind of
jobs.
like your IT friends, right?
oh, yeah, because
H1Bs are the way to be.
Oh yeah, because IT is completely replaceable.
Because I would love to be taught English by somebody from India.
Yeah,
But
right.
we do it at half the price that we come over and we take your American jobs because you are incompetent again. Too simple math goes Common Core is for stupid people.
And then what happens when white people start taking over 7-Elevens?
What happens?
That's what I'm asking you. Maybe like, what?
Thank you. Come again.
Good boys.
So I'm just saying, hey, this wouldn't have happened so quickly if they just
I think it would
gave
have
us
happened
the
either way.
product. Yeah, it's going to happen anyways, regardless. I'm just saying it wouldn't that it got accelerated insanely quickly
You got to keep
because these people
accelerated.
didn't give us they didn't give us the product that we asked for.
Yeah,
They really-
again, it's just coming down to money anyway. Why pay people when you can have AI do it? Going to go into everywhere as much as we all hate it.
I'm saying Chieftain first, Winry. Chieftain first.
Just wait, iRobot is coming for your ass. No.
Megan.
iRobots will have vaginas.
Oh, they've already got those. Like, the only thing is when you don't want to hear them bitch, you just turn them off.
That's right. You can't do that with a real woman.
No way in hell.
Oh, hurry up and buy.
Well, you guys can actually check us out on Rumble, rumble.com/lagging out or youtube.com/lagging out. If you have the excuse like, I don't have Twitch, I don't know how to use it, I'm retarded. You can go to those.
Oh, I thought that said you need to strap on. What? And welcome, Rumble people.
You need to strap in because they can strap on. Oh.
Oh, there was strap on. Yeah, see, I knew I wasn't seeing shit.
Yeah, well, see, at
Wow.
least I know you have selective hearing. I don't think you have
Can
selective
we?
eyesight yet.
We'll have to set them on gentle.
He's a little too excited for this, Chieftain. We got problems, bro.
No, dude. Like, think about it. That'd be like there'd be nobody get married anymore.
Oh, we're talking about some shit you can't talk about on Kick. So you guys better come over here because we have 9 people in our Twitch. And if you want to go on Rumble, we're actually monitoring there, but we can actually use adult words there. That's why I'm muted here on Twitch.
Twitch, or are we on TikTok too?
Well, I'm trying to promote them to bring them over, and they're not listening to me.
And
Oh, I can't go on Twitch. That's because you're fucking pussies. That's why.
Well, in TikTok,
I'm trying to get them
like
over
3 days?
here.
Not even 3 days.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a guy out there that is married to an AI, allegedly.
I mean,
Is
when
he?
you think about it, it's perfect.
It's kind of terrifying.
Yeah, you could turn off the computer whenever you want.
You hit that off switch.
There's a guy married to an AI. That's like the perfect marriage. If you're sick of
No.
hearing about her, you could turn her off.
If it was like Alice, I would take Alice any day. Same.
Scary thought.
The only
Or-
bad thing is that they can't make you a sandwich.
Well, they will be able to.
You put the AI in the robot, and then boom, problem solved. Except that creates other problems.
I mean, at least AI would probably listen and like.
You don't have to
Wait
tell her
until
twice.
the AI divorces him and takes out.
Oh my god. I'm taking half your Bitcoin.
Oh my
Okay, so that's entirely feasible, Hero.
Dogecoin's blowing up right now, so don't take my crypto.
I'm gonna be the Secretary of Gaming.
I'm just going with. I'll go with. Oh, you're gonna take half my Bitcoin? Go ahead. I only have like $10.
Oh yeah, that same way. I got like 10 bucks. I've got 0.00038 of a Bitcoin. It's supposed to go up to 130 grand in the next couple of months. So if you want to make some quick money, we're not a investment firm. Dogecoin's supposed to go to $3. So
Wow.
I'm not sure what's going on with this text on this slide.
Assassin's Creed delayed.
Death delayed.
Assassin's
Bitcoin,
Creed
no.
death delayed. Ubisoft has delayed
If you-
Assassin's Creed Shadows for the second time. Many believe that the fate of the troubled developer banks on this game. Yeah, they said the same thing about Final Fantasy.
I mean,
Final Fantasy almost did kill them when they went Final Fantasy Online. The first iteration they put it out.
yeah,
fact,
Final
the-
Fantasy 11 did almost ruin them.
The leading stockholder literally went out and dumped all their shares the first week that shit thing was out. I hope it's good game. I love Assassin's Creed.
I like watching other people play it. Is that weird?
No,
No,
there's
really.
games I like watching people play, but I don't like.
I will never personally like. Fine example. I don't mind watching people play these horror games with my wife because she likes horror movies, but I refuse to watch horror movies with her because I'm a fucking pansy. I guess I don't know.
Whoa,
She likes
dude.
scary things. That's why she's been married to you so
I
long.
was gonna say that too. Wow.
But I'll
I
sit
wouldn't
down
fuck
and
with him.
I'll watch these games with her for whatever reason. So sorry, Winry, your text on the right side of the slide there is black instead of white.
It's racist.
Dude.
Yeah, you can't read it. Assassin's Creed delayed.
No,
Hold on.
Maybe she did that on purpose. Optical illusion.
Hold
no,
on.
she did not do that on purpose. She just
Oh.
said that.
Oh,
Hold on. Oh wow, it doesn't show up either. There's an error.
Maybe a font that's not picked up.
Not that one. Not that one. Where I'm highlighted. I mean, you can fix that font too if you want, but at least that's readable.
Use impact.
I did.
Yeah, I
I'm
know
using
you
it now.
did. What the fuck?
Impacts on my business cards.
Oh, of course it is. Please tell me you at least use some different variations.
Yeah, I used it. I didn't use. Actually, I didn't use it. I'll show you when we get off because it has my real name on it. But you say my real name all the fucking time. But as my first, middle, and last name, I don't want to get fucking doxxed. Can you fix those? I can't grab this for some reason.
It's not letting me change the color. Is that even text? It's
Oh,
not
what the-
text.
Bonk.
What if we make?
That's not text. It's a fucking image.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, let's see. Animate. Let's see. Format options. Hold on, guys. Maybe if I can make the background brighter.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't
That's
know.
how we pick the slides. Fix the slide.
I can't do
Anyways,
it.
so
Anyway, just go ahead.
well, yeah, well, I'll just go with it. I'll roll with it. Whatever. On the fly.
You're
We'll do it
fired.
live.
Fucking Assassin's Creed Shadows has been delayed again. Supposedly, it was gonna come out in February. Allegedly, a lot of the
That was March 20th.
hang on. It
March
got delayed
20th?
from November to February. And then some folks are trying to claim that Ubisoft made the executive decision to push it back again because Monster Hunter, the new Monster Hunter's coming out. I can't remember. I think it's Monster Hunter Wilds. It's coming out.
100 too many.
I mean, you could say the same about Assassin's Creed. You could say the same about freaking
Yeah.
Final Fantasy. You could say
At
the
least
same
there's-
about a lot of games. If
Well,
you
Final
really-
Fantasies are all different for the most part.
Grand Theft Auto, you could say the same about them. You could also say the same about their re-release of Grand Theft Auto 5.
I went 6.
Yeah, we all want to see what 6 is at this point, but a new generation of consoles coming out, so you best believe they're going to put out 5 again. But anyways, the truth of it is, I think the controversy. They had the controversy with Sweet Baby Inc., where whatever Sweet Baby has, or these freaking consultancy firms and sensitivity firms have their hands in a game's development. If it comes out in the public, the game tanks. Period. In addition to that, they decided
Not canon.
This is gonna sound wild, but if you look at the character model of Yasuke, this black samurai that they've been pushing so hard as the main character of this new Assassin's Creed game, if you look at the guy's face and then look at a certain controversial individual from the year 2020 that entire cities were burned down over, you'll see this weird, creepy, striking similarity in facial features.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
The dude looks like, we'll call him GF. His initials. I don't
I
want
could
to
go
get
so many ways with that.
The guy looks like him. That being said, let's add in the controversy of one of the people that was credited for the historical accuracy of this game was busted being a fraud in Tokyo University. He was
Whoa,
some
dude.
guy that went by the first name of Todd something or other. I can't remember his name, but he wrote this book that turned out to be complete fabrication about this black samurai, supposedly. What up, Rogue Penguin?
Well,
On top of that, they had a merchandise drop where it looked like they were trying to sell a replica of Yasuke's sword, quote unquote. It turned out to be Zoro's sword from One Piece.
yeah, that's
Uh,
funny.
they sold an art book for this game, and some of the banners of the samurais that were displayed in this art book actually were ripped off the internet from actual samurai reenactment groups. And they launched a lawsuit over that. Then you've got the one-legged Torii gate where they dropped merchandise. They dropped merchandise that had Yasuke jumping off. It was like a YouTube figure where it showed Yasuke jumping off the one-legged Torii. The one-legged Torii is a sacred icon that is a monument to those that died in the atomic
One-legged
bomb
Torii.
drops. The
Fuck you.
so stupid.
Can you say it in Japanese so it doesn't sound the same?
Baka Nishara.
Dada.
But you add all this together, this creates this big monumental controversy over Assassin's Creed Shadows. I think they're just pushing it back to just delay the inevitable. And then on top of that, there are rumors that Ubisoft has done so terribly over the last 2-3 years that they are going to sell. And I've heard that Tencent was one of the prospective buyers. I don't know how I feel about that. They're trying to deny these rumors, but I feel like the writing's on the wall. Like, Soda, you know the games that they've put out over the last couple of years and how bad they've done.
Valheim was good.
Valheim was good.
Not by
But
how
how much money did it make?
I don't
What about
Valhalla.
Give us some fucking money. Give us some fucking money.
what
Well,
about
dude.
Skull and Bones?
Is that a game? Isn't that a quadruple A title?
Yeah, Skull and Bones. What about I'm just gonna say it, Star Wars,
Well, at least they went back in and supposedly fixing that shit. I don't know.
they've been, I'll give credit where credit's due. They've been trying to fix it, but they launched it a buggy mess.
Well,
Didn't we
yeah.
say that we should not reward bad behavior?
Oh,
we
I
should
would.
not we should not partake in negative negative reinforcement might be good in this case. We should not engage in encouraging people to be bad.
Oh, I agree with that 100%.
Do not encourage these developers to be fucking lazy.
Oh, dude. You're
Chieftain,
lazy?
are you might be lazy, but you at least do good work.
When I feel like it.
Right.
If
When the
somebody's
price is right.
throwing $90,000 a year at you, are you going to do your best?
Yes.
You got people that have $130,000 a year being thrown at them, barely out of fucking high school, just got this pencil-whipped diploma, and they're saying, "No, I ain't gonna fix it. I don't feel like it. It's too hard."
It's hard.
You have too high of expectations. What do you mean? You've got damn near movie quality fucking graphics for games out there, and you're just not going to strive to do as good as that? What way?
I don't know. If I'm getting paid that they're gonna get more than their money's worth, but that's the way I was brought up. You know, because you don't know, like when you're working, especially when you're working contract,
Yeah.
you're only as good as your last game or your last piece of work or your last shot or whatever.
I've heard a
So-
saying that says that you're only as good as your last fuck up. So
Oh, they're gonna say fuck. Wow, dude. Oh, dude.
Yeah, my links on my profile, people in the chat, lagging_out on Twitch, and just lagging out all one word on any other social media outlet. I'm doing the podcast now. We're talking about Assassin's Creed.
yes, so there is so much wrong with the publicity around this game. It's not good. Some people try to say any publicity is good publicity.
It
I
could work
can't-
out that way. Cause everybody could be like, I want to play this, see how bad it is.
There is a whole entire market of people hate playing games right now because of this shit. And these are the people that are reviewing the games. They're like, this is such ass. Look at how terrible this is. And they put up videos about that. How can anybody think this is good? Like, I'm playing this game because it's awful. And I'm telling everybody on my YouTube, Twitch, wherever that people are watching me, I'm telling them all, don't buy this game. Look at how horrible this game is.
Well, that's too much quiet for this podcast. What the fuck happened?
I'm replying.
I'm trying to bring people are like, oh, what are you talking about? I go, well, we're talking about the Assassin's Creed being delayed. And they go, is that the one for the Oculus? I go, no. I go, but you better get in there quick
What?
before we change the topic.
Okay. Well, I'm going to launch towards the end of the topic. So it was originally supposed to come out in November. They bumped it back to February. And then the excuse that some people are trying to give them is that Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out. So they wanted to bump it back again. Again, they're just trying to delay. That's my opinion. I really think that they're trying to sell to somebody, or at least sell off assets to somebody. And if Ubisoft itself gets bought out, then and they have Assassin's Creed Shadows delayed,
Hydrate, guys.
somebody
Doing it.
buys Ubisoft, they could just look at at Assassin's Creed and be like, "Nah, we ain't gonna drop that," and then boom, lost it in development hell. It could happen. Do I think? Wow. Do I think they'll sell? Not immediately. I
No.
think it might
Okay,
be
Penguin.
maybe a year or two. However, I will also say that I think that yeah, that's not good.
Get down, Rogue.
Yeah.
Get down. Get
Touch the
down.
ground. Touch the ground. Anyways,
Hero's gonna come with his saws and start hit
Jesus.
firing.
Oh, geez. So here's the next controversy for this. They delayed it to March 20th.
That date there.
March 20th is the anniversary of one of the worst terror attacks in Japan's history.
The 1995.
If they were listening to any sort of consultancy that actually was worth a shit, they would know not to release a game themed for Japan, themed for samurai, themed for ninjas. They wouldn't
Yo, where
do
my
that.
ninjas at, yo? Yo, where my ninjas at? Know what I'm saying?
Jeez.
Shiz.
I ain't afraid of you mofos.
I'm not afraid you mofo. Shiz.
So, thoughts, guys.
Hero's like, what the fuck are these two talking about?
You guys are bored, I can tell. What are your thoughts on this?
We're not
Like-
bored.
We're not
I
safe. Is that
don't
what you're saying?
care about Assassin's
I'll just be glad when
Creed.
they get something out, I guess. They've been
Something
fucking with
good?
this shit for
Give
ever.
me
So.
something good.
I have no. All they could have done is said, "Hey, this isn't based on history." They could have went that direction.
Well,
They
it
can
would
make
have
it a
been
pseudo
better
history.
off if they just gave people what they wanted. They'd been wanting a story, like in general, the general populace, not everybody, not every soul that's a fan of Assassin's Creed. In general, they wanted a good story where the protagonist is Japanese in Japan, and with the theme of assassins. Dude, everybody wants to be a goddamn shinobi. What do they give us?
What's a shinobi?
Ninja.
A video game?
Yes.
Yes. Several video games. Like everybody's been wanting to play a ninja, like
No, we're not.
legitimately in the setting of Assassin's Creed, with some vague allusion to historical precedents. It's not really historical fiction, but if you look at every single one of the Assassin's Creed, the very first one, you have freaking Ezio Auditore, Italy, fucking all these stories taking place in historical, iconic, architecturally beautiful locations.
Well, yeah.
And you're playing a character from that general area that has a purpose. And now out of nowhere, you decide to develop this game and change the main character because they had a male Japanese protagonist in the original development of this game. And I am starting to believe the rumors that ever since the events of 2020, they flipped the script and decided to change the main male protagonist to this Yasuke.
You don't want a gangster samurai?
It's not easy to be a gangster. It's not easy to be a gangster.
Like, shit, I missed. Let me pull out my cat.
Don't be like Soda. He's a wankster.
Or do.
And when he was in high school, he was a wigger.
That is a true.
Lord.
that is a true story. Fat Farm came up to him. They're like, nah. He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm wearing a FUBU. Give me my 05 jersey and I'm good.
So you just want something good to come out, right?
Yes. It better, otherwise they're fucked, dude.
Yeah, they freaking Skull and Bones, Star Wars Outlaws. What else? Like they haven't
Skull
had
and
any...
Bones, though. They did a good pirate game. All they had to do is build on it. I don't fucking understand. What's wrong with
Yeah,
gaming
Gazoo.
companies.
Gazoo's right. Like they forgot the R&D. It's kind of funny that you mentioned R&D because this week in all my classes, the reoccurring theme was research and development for games, for your concept, for commercials, for everything. R&D, storyboarding, palettes, every type of scenario that the character is going to make, you need to board out. And not only do you have to board it out, you need to know the environments. And then you have to research the environments in that period of time. And then you got to make sure the palettes are right in the environments, and the scale is right, and the time is right, and the clothes are right, and the fabric. Like you got... Exactly. And then you're shooting ropes. So you're making sure everything is correct.
You're shooting frozen ropes.
Frozen ropes. I do shoot frozen
that
ropes.
might hurt somebody.
Say, can you test that out when you're up there?
Yeah, I'll test that out off the Capitol building. I'll just arch my back out, eat a lot of tomatoes 2 days before.
Ozzy while you're doing it. Ozzy,
six foot lightsaber coming out of my wiener.
Just say you're Homelander. Do whatever the fuck I
want. It'll freeze in midair. I'll break it off and throw it like a spear.
Yeah, I want to know if it does. Like, would it like freeze before it came out, or would you not even be like? You'd have to have like a heater right there, and then like.
It depends how cold it is.
You came back at a great time.
You know, it's like what the.
Rogue Penguin. We were talking about poop, and she takes a picture of herself. Remember when she walked away? She took a picture of her feet, just her feet off the toilet.
She was watching the Elmo video.
And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're like my little sister, like, I'm pooping. And like her feet aren't even hitting the ground because she's so short.
Oh, Lord.
It's like she could swing her feet on the toilet at work. It's like these people won't leave me alone. It was. Hold on, I got a picture of it. I'll show it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to show it. It was awesome.
I don't even know. That would be weird.
That's how you know you're friends with somebody when they send you photos like that. They trust you enough not to share it. I'm not going to fucking show that, Penguin. Give me some credit.
No. She already knows better.
Honestly, I get enough pictures of you on Facebook during the week. I get my fill of I'm working out in a black shirt and black hat. I'm doing one-armed rows. I'm filming myself like Joey Swole. Look how great I look. Yes, we know you look hot now. That's great. And you can't get any man you want. We know you're hot. We get it. You stream. You're not a partner. We don't know why you're not a partner because you're fucking funny as shit and you're fucking talented. And you should be doing that for a living instead of dealing with like people's bullshit every day.
Right.
Check out Rogue Penguin on Twitch, please. Yeah, she's in a shady neighborhood. I won't go into too much detail, but her neighborhood's kind of shady. I did legs and core today, so no arms. Okay.
She probably feels like a noodle now.
Yeah, you do after that. You do after that. It's. I do legs and biceps, and I switched my workouts to air squats. Oh, they're roaming around. So, like, this is the perfect topic for you. We're talking about Assassin's Creed. So, there's people probably dying all around you there in your neighborhood.
Jesus.
That's why she doesn't go out after dark. I don't blame her. That's why she wears black. She camos in at night. She can sneak around. And no one will find her. So
True.
she either looks like she's paramilitary or she looks like a background dancer from Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation in the 90s. I don't know which one it is. We are a part of a rhythm nation. No?
No.
Hero? No? A little before your
I
time?
know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know what I'm supposed to react with right now.
Right. I mean, you know I have a thing with...
Donuts Winter, come on.
It's so... Wow, Henry. Well, you know I have a thing with girls wearing baseball caps. I like that in jerseys, so it's kind of a weird thing. I'm like, don't wear that in front of me, Rogue. You know, like I have a thing. That and I think my ex-girlfriend used to wear... I told her I had a thing for...
So that's why I don't go out at night.
I'm pale like a... Yeah, that's true too. But I mean, she's kind of like Toad in Mario Brothers. She's like kind of like that height, so she can get around and shit. That's why she does so well in Mario Kart. She's like little.
Wow.
Yeah. You could put her in your pocket. Be like, hey, you fuckers. Hey, you fuckers. Well, we're doing a stream. Like we've been talking about doing a stream together. This is so weird because like my schedule is weird and so is hers. She texted me and said, so when are we doing this like Call of Duty stream? And I'm like, I don't know, but Soda wants to make fun of me so bad.
Oh yeah.
That
sure.
we have to do it soon. So
very soon.
So yeah. But hey, Hero, guess what time it is?
Uh-oh.
It's time for Hero's hard drive.
Ooh.
Go.
Oh god. Hi.
I still gotta fix that Hero's hard drive. Is that you in the middle with your long hair?
Wow,
I
gangster.
guess so. This is a new slide that Winry made for my my segment, and I think it's cool.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, go put the hoodie on though, like during the transition.
Right?
I
He is
should.
transitioning, right?
Oh god. So
Oh god.
Oh no.
there was a lot of shit happening over the last week and a half. Oddly, what the topic was supposed to be about isn't what made it into the slides. And then magically this announcement dropped. So I'll make it relatively quick.
Whoa.
That's what she said.
Right.
I will make it relatively quick.
That's what
Basically,
he said.
Nintendo had a series of leaks around the Nintendo Switch 2.
They get
Quote,
them
unquote.
fixed.
Ultimately, what it comes down to is a lot of details came out that were not supposed to come out. And to fix that problem or address that issue, Nintendo, I believe, sent out the ninjas, quote unquote, and silenced a bunch of people with threats of lawsuits. Because the leakers were leaking legitimate information, and they
That's
were
a
like,
cool little
no.
feature there. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's like a Cintiq almost. Go ahead.
So ultimately, what it came down to is the details of when the Nintendo Switch was going to be released, the announcement, when it was going to be announced, not released, came out, and everybody knew that it was going to be announced 2 weeks in advance, and apparently heard the date. And they saw, like, they had pictures and everything, and Nintendo was like, "You fuckers, we're going to sue you if you don't shut the fuck up." And then magically everybody was right. So here we are, the Nintendo Switch 2. They've upgraded the controller situation. They've made the screen a little bit bigger, and I believe they are giving they're giving better screen resolution for projecting onto the TV.
It's projecting all right.
All
Projecting
I can
with
really
low quality
say,
graphics again, it looks like.
all I'm gonna say is they're sticking to what they know sells, and I can't fault them for that. They're sticking to what they know sells, and they are pushing their devs that are putting out video games to actually do the best they can on their hardware. And this is kind of why I feel like graphics aren't as important as people have been making them out to be for the last decade. Because Switch or slash Nintendo has been outdoing all of the competition. They're like, I'm not in any of these console wars.
How'd Mortal Kombat work out on the Switch?
Yeah.
Apparently, it
work
worked
out?
out fine. But then
No.
again, Mortal Kombat itself didn't do as well as it should have.
Yeah, so I mean, like, because when I think of Mortal Kombat, I think of Nintendo Switch and totally fucking boning noobs on there. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it took them a while to get the graphics right on that one.
I'm not gonna say that I really worried about it, because honestly, like Chief said there, if I'm gonna play Mortal Kombat, it's really not gonna be on a Switch.
I'm going to play it
The only
on
thing
an adult console or a PC. You're
If I owned a
absolutely right.
Switch, I would never handheld it. Though. It would always be ran through the TV.
Some people call it the Nintendo Switch. I call it the Smash Brothers console. Because that's all I see people play.
Funny, because it's not as popular as it used to be.
No, my
Then again,
nephews
it's been
play
out
it.
for a really
Can
long
you
time.
even stream Nintendo games?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to stream Nintendo games, I think, on certain streaming
true.
services like Twitch. That's not true anymore?
No, they'd have a lot of trouble with that back maybe 10 years ago.
I just
They
don't
had
see
a-
a lot of people playing, is what I'm asking. I mean,
Well,
I'm not really looking,
The
but
thing is you can't. The reason that you don't, in my understanding, at least in my experiences, you need one of those external stream cards to work it.
Elgato? I have an Elgato.
Yeah, you need one of those external Elgato stream cards. And Elgato's one brand out of, I'm sure, many that can do it.
I have an
but-
internal Elgato.
Yeah, but in
Stream.
order to, and
I
you
could
need a
take that
capture.
a different way.
Yeah.
You need
It's
an external
trans.
capture card.
It's
to
a
stream it.
transgender Elgato.
Oh, okay.
It's on the inside.
Well,
now.
within inside you, yeah.
Yeah, not inside me, inside my computer.
That's not what you said.
Right, Hero?
Right,
Oof.
right.
Do you have it? Do you like your internal hard drive, or do you like an external hard drive, Hero?
Oh, I wear it all on the outside, sir.
Wear it
Well,
on the
dude.
outside. You just you strap it down, you dig it down, you're good to go.
Use the duct tape method.
Duct tape, you wrap it up.
Not
You wrap it
quite
up like
sure
Target
what you
did?
mean by that, good sir Jason.
Uh-huh.
It's not Christmas this year. It's coming out in April.
Christmas 2025.
Yeah, it's coming out in April.
And Hero will have the first one off the line.
I don't know about that yet.
Yeah.
You do.
You'll wait for the price to go down in July when no
We'll
one
see.
buys it.
He's going to be standing in line for his 4080 or 5080.
It'll go by the Steam Deck.
Again? Oh yeah, Nintendo wins.
It'll be the Steam. It'll go the way of the Steam Deck.
Because there's more kids than adults.
Well, now that abortion's illegal, I mean,
Whoa, dude.
that means Nintendo is going to have more of a time because more kids are not dying.
Let's see. Oh, wait, that's right. Nintendo outselling all consoles for like the last 40 years. Yeah.
Yeah, that's because people
'Cause-
don't understand quality.
I mean, I would get
So-
a new PlayStation, new Xbox. Fucking the things are so big. Like, what the fuck you going? It's like you might.
I'm
as
not
well use
buying
your
a fucking
computer.
Xbox. I'm not
Hey.
buying a fucking PlayStation either. Fuck them too.
Like I said, I
Fuck
bought a
all of them.
Switch,
Let the whole world fucking burn. That's what I say.
just run it to the computer.
I'll just play it on my MacBook Pro for the next 10 years. I'm good.
I'm not even sure. That's another question. Like there are people out there that do game on Mac.
I don't understand that.
Oh,
Like, why would you do
who
that?
fucking does that?
People that only have one computer.
I don't get it.
Well,
What games even come out on that?
on the Mac, Solitaire,
Minesweeper. Snake.
Minesweeper. Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So this segment was originally supposed to be about the controversy around all these leakers getting silenced very quickly after they published content that revealed the Switch 2 and when it was launching and all that stuff. And then the day that I said, hey, we're going to talk about this, and myself and Mariner were having a conversation about it. We were like, yeah, this is going to be good. That same day, that evening is when we actually, or well, not even that evening, the very next afternoon it was, boom, they announced it. They had that trailer.
So when you're doing pitches for the podcast, I've actually got cigars now. I bought cigars
Sweet.
just for the
Awesome.
meeting. So I'm
There
gonna be
you
like, okay, what's the first topic, Mariner and Hero? Yeah, let's move on to the next one. That one fucking sucks. Let's move on.
Whoa, dude.
Haven't heard that yet.
Nope. Because they're all gold. But Soda goes, I want to make up topics. I'm like, well, go talk with Hero and Soda. Hero and Mariner. Go with yourself. Talk with yourself. Soda.
I talk to myself all day long.
You do. Whose fault is
Explains
that?
a lot, doesn't it?
I play with myself all day long too.
Whoa, dude.
Also explains a lot, doesn't it?
Well, he's in Texas. He can't play with himself without simulation because a lot of the websites are like shut down in Texas. So.
That's true.
So it's dead
The-
down there.
The
Gotcha.
rise in sex toys have enough. Now you can go buy
Anyways.
them at Walmart.
Avoid the clap, Jimmy Dugan.
Now that we've talked about this briefly, let's go on.
Right. Oh, yeah. The orange Cheeto coming back. Zuckercuck bends knee to Trump.
Not
Social
just
media.
him. Not just him either.
You shut the fuck up and let me read it?
Whoa, dude.
This is called a teaser, Hero. Have you not learned in the 4 years of doing this fucking podcast? You don't bury the lead. You give the little bit of a hint, and then you explain it later. For God's sake,
Why
Hero.
I'm teasing you, sir.
You're not teasing me. You made a mistake by covering it up and saying that you're teasing me.
No,
Don't give me that crap, Mr. Hiro Nakamura, with your shitty fucking values in Nintendo Switch gaming
Well, dude.
and stuff.
Facts don't lie.
They do lie. They're non-contextual facts. Moving on. Zuckercock bends knee to Trump. Do you want to interfere again, Hero, and just change the context and totally ruin the whole segment for me?
Well, dude.
That's what I thought. Shut the fuck up. Let's move on. I can't keep a straight face. I can't keep a straight face and pretend to be mad at you. I can't.
This is why I do this shit.
I can't keep a straight face and pretend to be mad at you. Anyway, Zuckerberg bends knee to Trump. Social media giant Meta announced Friday it's dismantling its diversity, equality, and inclusion (DEI) programs across the company, marking another major shift in strategy as it aligns with politically. So now, Hero, what are the other companies that are doing it, Hero?
Oh, Bezos decided to go and kiss the ring of Trump.
Who's Bezos? You mean Bezos? Jeff Bezos?
Bezos.
Okay.
Is that like something you cook with?
Yes.
Jeff Bezos. You know,
I think that's butter.
The other billionaire that actually absolutely hates Elon and bought out Washington Post just so he could write smear pieces about Elon. Anyways,
That's sexy.
So yeah, Jeff Bezos has bent the knee, kissed the ring. Who's the guy in charge of Apple now?
Oh yeah.
Very first one to congratulate Donald Trump.
It's funny because he said he didn't want anybody that supported Trump to buy his products. Remember that?
Yeah. So ultimately, what it comes down to is a lot of people are like, "Oh, they're all friends with Trump, so of course they're turning around and supporting him." I don't know, man. Where were they the first go around?
Right.
What it really is what in again, disclaim this is my opinion. It's not that all the billionaires are buddy with Trump. It's that they're all seeing the direction that the economy and the environment is starting to flow, so they're trying.
The guy
to
from Google
ahead.
too.
Yeah. What was his name? Ajit Pai. I can't.
Yeah,
remember.
he looks Indian.
I think he is.
Yeah, Indian gentleman. Yeah.
But all these people are trying to get ahead of the flow of society because there's been this very big. I'm being very Italian right now. I think you can tell.
Hey, what are you doing here? Welcome. I'm gonna be number 47. What do you want from me? Once you kiss the ring, you know what I'm saying? We'll have enough smart cards, then we'll be good to go. We'll go to Mar-a-Lago. We'll jump in the pool. We'll play 18. We'll do something good. God.
Well, dude.
That was good. But a lot of these people, what they're trying to do is get ahead of the flow of society because they've seen all these people that are on TV, all these newscasters were like fucking shell shocked. Like they'd magically developed PTSD out of a non-stressful situation, seeing all of those numbers. Nice big Tony, he says.
They call me Tony Two Thumbs. Because I got both my thumbs.
States go red when they were expecting more blue than red. They're like, "Oh, there's no way he's gonna win." It's because y'all were living in a fucking bubble, not paying attention to the sheer number of people that are sick of the divisiveness of all the censorship, all this shit that's been going on for the last 4 years. They did not realize that there are more regular people out there that are sick of this shit.
What? People don't love DEI? What?
We're eating the dogs. We're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Yeah, eat the cat. We're eating the dogs. We're eating the cats. Yeah, eat the cat. Eat the cat.
On barbecue.
Eat the cat, all right.
I love eating the cat. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum.
It's like these people are seeing where it's
I love
going. They've
nice.
seen all the shit in entertainment going down, crashing and burning. They've seen all of this, if you focus
Focus,
on
focus, focus.
if you
Whoa,
focus
dude.
on this DEI shit
What an idiot.
instead of focusing on making good product, you're gonna lose money.
Garbage human.
Yeah, Gazoo, we are gonna take you over.
We don't want anything from Canada, but the left
the-
side of Canada. You guys can keep Quebec.
We want the weed and the medication.
That's right, and your
So-
lumber.
What I would say that we
You can
want
keep the
is
Blue
we want
Jays.
to help y'all out.
Keep the
I mean,
blue.
we saw what you guys we saw what you guys
That was
what
funny,
you guys
right,
are doing
Soda?
with Trudeau up there, and we saw all that.
Trudeau
That's all
was
I-
amazing from what Gazoo said.
Yeah, he loves Trudeau, especially when he was in
tells me he
blackface.
I mean, the dude decided to resign like immediately.
Nobody cares. Hollywood's on fire.
Good. I mean, it's not good. I mean, that's their own fault.
I mean, I pointed it out the other day. Trump made mention of, hey, you need to do some controlled burns up there back in 2019. What did he do? What did Emperor Newsom do? What did fascist Emperor Newsom do? Nothing. He put a common fish above his population, above his constituents in importance. That's what he did. Just saying. A common fish was more important to him than his
Smelt.
people. Yep.
Whoa, dude.
He didn't smelt what the Rock was cooking.
Apparently, The Rock didn't either.
Yes. But it seems like he was right about everything. But with this thing, I don't agree with any person, any president on 100% of what their policy is. I don't. I mean,
And nobody
I'm-
shouldn't.
I should do a better job of being more of a free thinker. I think I'm still in a work in progress as far as that's concerned. But there are certain things like this. It's like they're looking for this is my turn now, right? So
No.
Sure.
this is my turn. This is
This is Heroes Hard Drive. You can't talk.
this is Hero's hard drive. I can't talk. Okay, apparently.
No, this is not his anymore.
Okay.
Got him.
But I thought he was done. Were you done?
He's never
I'm-
done, dude. Like you
Pretty
That's
much
true.
done.
I mean, we
I don't know.
started the show.
How does he not take a breath for like 30
Yeah,
minutes?
If we
It's
didn't
amazing.
interrupt him, he would just talk.
Just keeps fucking going.
Yeah, we know how that works.
Thank you, Rogue Penguin. We love you.
I mean, at least there's only one of them now.
Yeah. No homo. I made such a negative impact when I worked out with her at the gym. She doesn't want to work out with me ever
Yeah, we
again.
know how that works.
She's like, nah, I'm done. Like, your legs are small. You're fine. I'm not coming over anymore.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah. But, yeah, like, they're just looking for their wallet. Like, they're looking after their
Rogue,
wallet
you
here.
are looking smoking.
What's
Wow.
smoking?
Supposed to be smoking, like
Get better, bro?
from the mask. Smoke it. You know
I'm
that.
good. I'm good. I'm down to 210, Rogue. I'm about 15 pounds away opposed
Yeah,
to
yeah.
20.
I'll be mad when I just wait.
Yeah, all you have to do is stop drinking soda, and
I
you're good.
did.
Thank
I
you,
lost 10
Miss
pounds.
Penguin. I appreciate you. But yeah,
Hey.
they're just looking out for their dollar hero. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that's all it is. So it's not like they like him; they just tolerate him. But yeah.
I 100% agree with that. I don't think that this is at all an actual shift in their real opinions. They're just they're following the power.
Mm,
That's the way I see it. I think they're
Yeah.
they're the fair weather friends.
yes.
What about you, Minnesota?
I think this is long overdue. As everything has been. I mean, the DEI, the media, the Facebook, all that, the fact
The
checking.
Facebook.
I mean, like Facebook, all the bullshit they did with their fact checking.
My mom got so mad at that, Soda. Like, why are they fucking fact checking? I'm like, Mom, that's not true. I don't care. They lie. I want to lie.
I
Now
mean,
there's
yeah,
no
it's like
fact checking.
ABC fact checking their own show. Like, stupid. Like, get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here. Like, it's like,
I'm fact checking Hero.
especially DEI.
I
but-
turned out fact Hero is correct. But go
Me
ahead.
and Chief might be able to say we were DEI hires,
We were.
and now he left him all alone.
Now I'm all by myself. No, there's another dude there.
Oh yeah, but
I don't talk to him now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he could be like, Jeff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy to see this in all kinds of directions. When you go post something online, you shouldn't have to worry about who you're gonna hurt. Like, it's America. We have freedom of speech, no matter what it is. Like, it's just the way. Like, I don't know where we lost that. It seemed really bad over the last 4 years, and that everybody hates on somebody who's done a good job. That's another thing. People don't care that you do a good job. This is fucking just stupid.
Rob Schneider, like some heckler yelled at Rob Schneider at a stand-up. He's like, I don't like what you have to say. And he goes, you don't like what I have to say? He's like, this is why we live in America. Freedom of speech doesn't protect you from speech that you like. It protects you from speech you don't like. And I thought that was very poignant. So, like, I could say, Hero, you're a fucking douchebag. I fucking hate you. And there's nothing he can do about it. Well, he can punch me in the face, but I mean, I had the freedom to
Last
say
time
that.
I worked out with Chief, he took a picture of my skirt.
What the fuck? First of all, you weren't even wearing a skirt.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
But next time I will, and I'm going to post it on OnlyFans.
I got some on
I'm
my
just kidding.
OnlyFans
I took
already.
a picture of it. That's
Oh,
that is
It's
not
just a
true,
kilt.
Soda.
It was my kilt. I was working out. in
That
my
was
kilt.
not true, Soda.
Yeah, I was working out in my
You were
kilt.
wearing tights. It's fake news.
I don't think you want to see me, man. My bottom half's pretty good. Top half. Working on.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
Let's just all hope for better coming next 4 years. So
Yeah, let's make some fucking money.
financially, just people.
Give us some fucking money. Give us some fucking money. Give us some fucking money. Give
Play
us some
that the rest
fucking
of the
money.
night. Don't give me money. I'll make my money. Just give me a chance to make the money.
Now, I want to make money doing this once a week and making like $100,000 an episode.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it 7 days a week.
It'd be great. I don't.
But we'd have to have different topics. Sports ball.
Well, if you didn't know, the answer to the trivia was yellow and red.
Wow, brilliant.
The answer is yellow. We have to have the trivia question first, then the
Then the
answer.
answer.
Not the answer first, then the trivia
I
question.
think we might need to fix and adjust the slide. It might be broken.
It might be broken, yes.
Henry.
So the question was, what was the original color of Daredevil? And
Black and yellow,
the
black and
answer
yellow.
was yellow and red.
Oh, I thought it was black and yellow. Color
That's
theory
it.
here, guys.
Yellow and red.
I got nothing for you on that one. You guys are the expert.
Yes.
That's why
Now,
they.
if we could get the Mariner to make a trip back from his D&D session, he said he'd be lurking and paying attention and watching out for his review. The Mariner got the opportunity to play this Indiana Jones game. My impression from how he felt playing it was mixed. I think he both liked it
Get
and
shit on,
hated
kid.
it at the same time. But he did take the time to write an article about it, an article review, and then followed it up with a video review, which is available on the next slide.
Hell yeah. I'm kind of interested.
Ahoy, Laganout Legion. Tis I, the Mariner, with another review. This time of the video game Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
See how long he lasts before he
When I
loses
found
his
out
voice.
about the Indiana Jones game, like many others, I was skeptical. I mean, can you blame me? Most, if not all, of the mainstream AAA games to come out in the previous year have been trash. The independent devs and the foreign studios were the only ones who seemed to believe in making quality products anymore. For those paying attention, much hope was lost when we saw that Bethesda was putting this out. Look at Starfield and its DLC. Look at the downgrade that was the Fallout 4 next-gen, quote, update. Suffice to say, we were expecting another slow-motion train wreck. That's why I was surprised, after only 10 hours of playing Indiana Jones in story mode, that it wasn't trash. Now mind, it wasn't the best game ever. The game devs, more on them later, didn't seem to know how to give players what they needed to just complete quests without going to online game guides. And really, that's my biggest complaint with the game. To be fair, it's been a long time since I've tried to play any games without a game guide, so the lack of instruction in Indiana Jones for completing quests is more annoying to me than it might be to others. But, to be fair again, I've seen how other games, from Bethesda in fact, give means for the player to find the hidden thing or an idea that some aspect of the quest they've just been given can't be completed yet. I was also surprised to find myself enjoying the story. It actually felt like an Indiana Jones adventure and didn't resort to using member berries or other cheap tricks. It also had the same humor, the same style of storytelling beats, the same imbecilic miscreants Indiana Jones fights in the movies. You start out the game with a semi-accurate recreation of the opening sequence of Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's meant to introduce you to the important game mechanics, so I don't mind the callback. You then interact with Marcus Brody before taking off for the Vatican. The motivation for leaving is a bit forced, but it's alright. Exploring the 1930s Vatican is interesting. The game introduces a classic Nazi villain there, and most of the other characters you interact with have enough depth so as not to be boring. I feel like the game would have been better off had it been in third person instead of first. You're constantly switching between the two anyway when you're climbing or when there are cutscenes, so why not just leave it with you watching Indiana Jones instead of from his perspective? And besides, I always enjoyed watching the fights Indy gets into because it's fun watching him get beat up. Having first-person combat takes that away. Going back to the game devs, I do want to point out that while Bethesda slapped their name on this as the publisher, it was actually Machine Games who built it. Despite that, I can see Bethesda's influence on this game. There's the main story, there's also side quests called Fieldwork, collection quests called Discoveries, and puzzle quests called Mysteries. It was the Discovery and Mystery quests that got me all flustered due to the lack of instruction. A simple comment in dialogue or a note in the journal to indicate that we hadn't done the requisite step was all that was needed to save me hours of wandering around the map needlessly. Well, as I was saying, Bethesda's fingerprints are all over this game, but thankfully not where it counts. It seems at least one game studio knows how to make a game bug-free. In the 10 hours I played, agreed that's not a lot, I didn't run into any bugs. At least none I recognized as such. But that's not to say this game is not without its frustrations. I already mentioned one major annoyance, but here's another. The menu interface is a bit of a mess. It's hard to navigate because they've split everything to the left and right, leaving you stuck staring at a page in your journal that's stuffed full of things you've found related to the quest you're looking at. The left side allows you to switch between quests, but then you have to look to the right to see the individual entries or clues you found. The entries aren't in the order you found them, so you have to dig through them. There's no log to say done this, done that, meaning that it's impossible to determine what the next phase of your quest is supposed to be without the mission markers.
Yeah.
The maps are only semi-useful. They look nice and accurate for Indiana Jones in the 1930s. You can even move around while looking at them to help orient yourself. Problem is, they don't help you actually navigate to the mission marker that shows on your HUD. And that marker isn't that useful either, at least not when navigating across large areas with multiple routes. There's also a lot of going back and forth as you are given tasks by Father Antonio. Basic movement and interactions with the environment are fine, I guess. You get nice visual prompts that there's something to interact with, but like I was saying before, fighting as Indiana Jones isn't that fun. The controls are confusing and the combat timing is a bit weird. You do get the nice Indiana Jones sharp punching sounds. The whip crack is accurate, but action sequences just feel off. By the way, I hope you like those sounds, because you hear them a lot.
Arrest, would you?
Oh, that is the desired effect.
Yeah, I knew that.
My overall opinion of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is that it's a very middle-of-the-road game. It's not the best game I've ever played, but it's also not the worst. It's not boring like Starfield, but it'll never be as popular as Fallout. If you like Indiana Jones, there's enough here to satisfy you. I do intend to go back and finish the game at some point. I also recommend you wait for it to go on sale. A lot would have to be improved with this game to make it worth the full price. And that's my review of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I'm the Mariner, signing off and lagging out.
That was a really, really fucking good review. I was texting Hero and Soda during that. I'm like, wow, like this is like so fucking good. I'm like impressed as fuck with fucking Mariner. Holy shit, did he hit a fucking home run? I mean, I don't think I think this is like a Juan Soto $750 million type of fucking review. This is really good. Good job, man. Awesome job. I'm like, wow, he's fucking killing it with the timing and the editing and all that stuff. For a guy who's never done it, that's
Agreed. Good job.
fucking great job, bro. That's so good. What do you guys think?
Oh, yeah,
One in the chat if you love that review. That was a great review. I would almost consider playing that game on sale.
On sale.
Yeah, that's like one. Yeah, definitely.
One in the chat. One in the chat.
Yeah. Yes, and like it's so much better than like your other review. It's like you're getting better and better with those. Those are so good. Or like the modeling of Harrison Ford too. I think that looked pretty good.
Yeah, they did a good job on that. I thought when I was
You
watching it.
hear the sounds a lot.
Hope you like the sounds. You're gonna hear them a lot.
There's full. Yeah, I don't have a lot of sound effects with me either. I should get more.
Really get as much as you want off them. You know, the site we use.
I know. I'm just too lazy to download them.
I can't help you with lazy.
Yeah.
I
Like one-
told the streamer to kill a guy with a fly swatter. It worked, and he got an achievement.
Oh my god.
The swatter totter. Bingo, bango, I don't want to leave the Congo.
Oh, good job, Mariner. It's awesome. Let's start giving Mariner reviews like every week to do them like this.
He'd run out of life.
He's like, I fucking quit. I'm not doing that many. You're out of your mind.
I will send you Sex with Hitler 1, 2, 3 review on by next week.
Oh God.
Make sure you check out me on a podcast I co-host. It's Witch Bitch Politics with infamous Mod Mother Dragons and Sheesh.
These are cheap
Although
and
it's
real.
For another day at least on TikTok.
Yeah, I
don't
was
know
gonna
if
say it's only gonna be for one more day on TikTok though.
Granor.
What up, Granor?
Granor, we had a lawyer question earlier today. But welcome to the chat. How come it's first time? You're not first time chatter. You've been in here before.
He changed his name again.
Oh, he changed his name.
His Twitch sucks.
I had to make a new account because Twitch sucks at passwords. Oh, gotcha. Granor.
So this is the 17th time he's forgotten his password. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Sounds
That's scary because he's doing my living trust. I hope you didn't forget my real first and last name.
It is.
Funny.
Anyways.
So I'm not sure if this is still online, but I think you still could get
I
the.
don't know either, but there it is.
I wore mine today too. I had both mine on. I had my shirt and the hoodie
Wow,
on.
look at that logo, an American flag. America, fuck yeah. Gonna save the motherfucking day, yeah. Even though the t-shirt is made in China, it's got an American flag on the sleeve.
And Winry confirmed that this shirt is no longer available. Sorry, you missed your chance. It might make a reappearance in the next, I don't know. It'll be a limited run once in a while. Gotta create that pretend FOMO.
Yeah. Fear of missing out. Yeah. Flag and beard, America.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Thank you to our boosters, Hero, Soda Pop, Prophet, Mariner, Stormwolf, Penguin, Monolly,
Lemonly.
Penguin, Lemonly. I'm tired, dude. Ezreal, Tryron Death, Mirren Soul, and Kiori.
Boy,
Try hard in death.
Soda Pop does not the English. So you know it. Soda Pop is not Hero. Hero is not Soda Pop.
No, I know Hero. You're not. I know you're not on here because it's not named. So I said Hero and Soda Pop.
Oh, okay.
That's why I did that, because the name's not on there. So I put that first on purpose, not because I'm calling Hero Soda Pop and Soda Pop Hero.
It was coincidence. Okay, I
You
get it.
fucktard.
Hey,
I'm completely
I had to
aware of
call
what
it
I'm
out
doing.
as fake drama.
Gotta create fake drama. We're eating the dogs. We're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Yeah, eat the cat.
That's not drama.
Don't forget to also get your, during the inauguration, remember, all of us are garbage. So get your Garbage Human t-shirt inspired by the name that, the coined phrase of Hero, where he was calling Amber Heard a
Garbage human.
exactly.
Yeah, that too.
And we might have giveaways on Garbage Human merch. Maybe next week. We'll see what happens. We might have some Garbage Human merch giveaway next week. So it's here's a teaser. It might be merch that's not available even on the website.
Oh, dude.
It's exclusive to the live show, and there's only a limited number we have. So there's a teaser next week for you guys. And I could probably delete this slide too. Anyway, moving on.
And they're not butt.
Hey, we'll see.
They're not butt plugs.
No.
Apparently,
Or maybe.
even if it gets shut down for a couple of days, apparently, Mr. Trump is going to try and keep it going. Okay, look, just because we're on Kick doesn't mean that we're going to be as lewd as those fucks that are there.
Right. Check
Why
us out
not?
on Kick. I think we had 2 people for 3 hours. Oh, no, without just to me on there.
Ugh.
Hi, me on TikTok. I'm the only one watching on TikTok because I'm not Whittle Bears. Anyways,
Right?
Too bad. Oh, I'm just kidding.
boobies. And make sure you check out laggitout.com. You can watch a breakdown of every show on there, written in beautiful English, not with ChatGPT, by the wonderful Hero and the Mariner. It's your one-stop shop for everything gaming and lagging out stuff.
Stuff.
Yes, and also the Lagging Out store is there as well. Just find the synopsis there on laggitout.com. Don't watch it with your mom.
Or do. We'll use the viewer.
Also, subscribe to youtube.com /lagging out. That's youtube.com/lagging out. We have shorts coming shortly, new shorts coming shortly of the funniest parts of our lives that are completely out of context, like Soda getting pegged and
What?
Hero looking sexy as always, the ladies' man.
Without
Some of our
trying,
social some of our social media outlets: Kick, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, X, Instagram, Rumble, and Facebook. Check us out on all of those today. Some derivative, some facsimile thereof, lagging out, lagging _ out, or lagging out. Look it up, find the logo, you'll see it there. And don't forget to tell your friends.
Please tell your friends.
That's right. So you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So on behalf of the staff in the chat there, Grenor, Winry, Mariner, Kiori, this is Soda. Say bye, Soda.
A gigantic hand.
Hero, the IT guy.
Good night, everybody.
I'm Chieftain. We're signing off and lagging out. We'll see you next week.
YouTube mother lovers later.